Hey there, kids. It's me, Oni the Unicorn. And I'm here to tell you that f***ing your dreams ain't cheap. In fact, it costs a ton of cash to do. So that's why me and the Oh No Radio Show need your help. Just go to the website displayed below and hit us up with some cash, yo. $1, $5, fuck, $1,000,000 if you have it to spare. Any amount is appreciated. Well, I gotta go because these dreams ain't gonna fuck themselves. See ya!
No, 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 no.
No! God, please, no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You are listening to the Oh No Radio Show.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Hot take. Betty White is meh, and the Golden Girls is absolutely fucking terrible.
Oh no, baby. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want you anymore. Yes, baby, I told you before. You went away and you said you left me, and now you live in misery. Although you want me to take you back, you say you're sad about this and that.
Oh! No, baby. Welcome back to another edition of the Oh No Radio Show. This week, only a day late. You guys are getting 2 shows in a week. You got a Monday show, and now you're getting a Friday show. Don't get used to it. That's too much goddamn show for me to goddamn do. But because we didn't do a show the previous week, we did the Monday show, and I didn't want it to go too long and get back on schedule a little bit, so here we are again. And if this is your first time listening, my name is Owen. I am the captain of your shit ship. Along with me right now is my good friend, my muse, my mustached muse, Mikey, and he's drinking tonight.
Yep, having a claw.
Oh man, you're off the wagon, Mike. You're off the wagon.
Yep,
Oh boy.
I am off the wagon. Also, Owen, I heard that it was a give kids the world wish.
Uh-huh.
Somebody wanted 2 oh no's in 1 week. They weren't gonna make it much longer, and they knew they wanted.
They wanted a few things. They wanted a few things, Mike. They wanted 2 Oh No Radio shows in 1 week. They wanted to see our old Mikey B back with a drink in hand. That was another one. And I think the third one was that they wanted to have the phone lines open for the entirety of the show.
I heard that one too.
Seeing as though it is like is this our New Year's special, Mikey? Is this what it is?
This is our New Year's Give Kids the World request special.
Yeah. We won't name the child because I feel like that's a bit rude.
That's wrong.
That's wrong to do. But it was a specific request of a Give Kids the World child, and we did a Make-A-Wish program. He got to see John Cena. He got to hang out with The Rock, and now this was the last wish. Because Make-A-Wish kids, they get how many wishes do they get? How many wishes can you get?
I don't know, but I heard that he also wanted to listen to that Wu-Tang album that they only made 1 copy of, and they let him do it.
They let him? Oh,
Wu-Tang
Shrikarelli let him listen to it?
They took it back from Shrikarelli.
Oh, they did, yeah, because he was a douchebag and got busted with all that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he made a bunch of bad PR and then bought that Wu-Tang album, and Wu-Tang, I'm pretty sure, was like,
nah, bro, you don't get that.
You don't deserve the Wu-Tang album.
What? Okay,
but
it's funny you bring that up because was that the first NFT? If you think, if you think about it, that was kind of, in a way, like, it was different than an NFT because it wasn't blockchain. It was a physical copy, right? But the concept of that was very much what an NFT sort of is.
There was only one. There was only one copy ever made, and it was only sold to one person. And like, they couldn't really like let other people listen to it, could they? Wasn't there like a whole bunch of stipulations about?
Yeah, like I think
like the purchase.
Yeah, like the I don't know. Maybe you'd have to look that up. But was he, if you like, say, was it that douchebag? What was his name? Shkreli?
Martin Shkreli.
Shkreli. Okay, so was he not allowed to like have a party and let other people listen to it? Is that actually the case? I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna see if there are actual stipulations to.
Yeah, see what you can find on that. But while you do that, I'll go ahead and plug and say that the phone lines are indeed open. They have been tested, meticulously tested, and audio should be good to go. So if you do want to give us a call on this lovely New Year's Eve, feel free to do so. And you can do so at 407 906 6466. Again, that is 407 906 6466. Did you find anything, Mike?
So yeah, basically they're not allowed to like hold a release party or like let anybody listen to it until 2103. The legal restrictions stipulate the owner cannot commercially release the album until 2103.
All right, so he can have like a bunch of his boys around and they can jam out to it, but yeah, apart from that, all right, he can't like go out and like start like selling it or whatnot.
Yeah,
that seems like that's kind of fair, because that would be counterintuitive if he goes out and he's just like, oh, I'm just gonna release the album. So no, that kind of falls in line with me.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm happy that Wu-Tang made one of these. It's pretty impressive looking too, like the box that came in.
Yeah.
Bro, it looks amazing.
I haven't seen it. What is your take on, like I just opened the show with? I said that not a huge, like, I don't really understand all the hype around old Betty White, and I don't really understand like why Golden Girls is such a pop culture sensation, especially so many years on. That show fucking blows. If you tried to watch that show, it's terrible.
It's one of these shows that like it would depend on the episode whether I thought it was like really great or just I'm filling time with this.
It's nostalgia though. It's nostalgia.
Yeah, it's like everything else. Like it came back in the 2000s because people were like, oh my god, it's been, I guess it only been like 10 years since it had been on TV. Like it ran into
early
the
90s, right? Like early 90s.
Yeah, 92 I believe.
Okay.
It ran from like 86 to 92 or 93
and
then stopped.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it seemed like it was maybe 2014, 2015. That's when people like were all like back on board with the Golden Girls. Like that was like the resurgence somehow of it. And
you know what?
I tried to give it a shot. I tried to be like, what are they so, obsessed about this thing with? Why is it so popular? And it doesn't have many redeeming qualities. It's like, oh, look at these sort of kinky old women. Like, no, not like it's just dumb. It's just dumb and boring and lame.
And see, for me, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I've been over Betty White for a long time.
Me too. All right.
Like she's a sweet old lady. Like she's a sweet old person. She does a lot for animals, and that's super dope.
Nothing against Betty White, but I'm not.
But I'm just not like overjoyed anytime she says anything or shows up anywhere. It's
like, she's a national treasure. I'm like, is she? I mean, it seems like she's just an old bitch. It's like an old nice, an old nice lady that like had a couple roles. Like, I don't get it. Avenging Pineapple. I was raised on the meat of bees. Okay, bee meat. Bee meat isn't dumb, boring, or lame. You know what? Bee meat.
That seemed, dude.
That's a lot of work.
I'm against the killing of bees, and the fact that you had to murder probably a lot
A
of
lot of
bees
bees to get enough for a
to get
steak.
enough bee meat to sustain yourself.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me really upset with you, Avenging Pineapple.
I do like your name, though. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I
Yeah,
like
no,
your name.
your name is pretty sweet.
And I
Avenging
do
Pineapple.
like the concept of a cow-sized bee, or wait, a bee-sized cow. Wait, no, the other way around.
No,
A
yeah,
cow-sized
cow-sized
bee,
bee.
and it's like it's there, and it's too fat to fly. It's all bleh, and it's like, but like we get to eat like bee meat. What does a bee taste like?
Probably like chicken.
I feel like bees would probably they'd be they have a flowery sort of
Yeah.
type of deal, right? Like
Yeah, they probably have like a lot of like pollen.
pollen.
I don't know what pollen tastes like.
Bee meat
Probably
is
not
not
delicious.
he's saying bee meat is not murder. But well, you gotta. It seems
Well,
like
I mean, you can't. There's no way for you to harvest bee meat without killing a bee. So,
Yeah.
and like, no offense, Avenging Pineapple, but we need the bees.
We
Like,
do. We need the bees. Bee meat has more protein than crickets or grasshoppers. Okay.
yeah, bro, but
good to
crickets
know.
and grasshoppers don't pollinate shit.
No, they don't. I heard that butterflies pollinate stuff, and I was like, okay,
Yeah, but
that's
you
good
don't
to
hear
know.
them screaming out for butterfly meat,
Butterfly
which would
meat.
be more, even more, especially. Like, there's not a lot of meat on any of these bugs.
No, there's not. There's not.
The thorax is mainly just like guts.
That's guts. That's none of the stuff that you can eat. Oh shit, we got a call. We got our
Somebody's
first
calling
call.
in.
We got our first call.
Who's doing
Hang
it?
on. Who's got it? Caller, welcome to the Ono Radio Show. Give Kids the World special New Year's Eve edition. Who's calling?
This is Derek, and I don't want to give kids anything.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. They knew this was going to happen on our show.
It's nice to hear from you, Derek. It's been a long time since we've talked with you. I've heard that you've had plenty of concussions because you're a drunken imbecile and you've fallen into your toilet. And now
Alcohol had nothing to do with that, sir.
Oh,
how dare you?
Okay. Well, what happened then? Fill us in on your updates and your extreme abuse of alcohol and what's going on with that.
All right. So if you want me to fill you in, just bend over.
Oh well, that's for later.
Oh, okay. So what happened with the concussion? I don't know. I woke up. I had to go pee, and
You went to sleep on a concussion?
No, before the concussion.
This is before his concussion.
All right.
This is
so I get up to go pee, and I'm going pee, and then next thing I know, I'm waking up back in my bed, and I had like blood on my face. My lip was busted, and I have no idea how I got back in bed.
So then he went to sleep on his concussion, Mike. That's what.
Yeah, then you went to bed.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking
I
A,
ended
Derek.
up
Is
going
there
to
like
the ER and trying to figure out what happened, and they told me that I in fact did get a concussion, and they didn't have much else to tell me other than that, and that I needed to follow up with my primary care. So that's what I did. And based on
Derek, can you be your own primary care because you're like a doctor?
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain things that I can't do. Like I can't write myself prescriptions to go get medications and lab work and things like that.
Sounds like that's bullshit.
No.
That's bullshit.
Wait, but regular doctors can do that? Regular doctors just be like, man, elbow's hurting a little bit today. Oxy 10. Nice.
Yeah, can they do that?
Well, they can't write them to themselves, but they probably have friends that they can call and say, hey, I've got this going on. I need this. And they're like, okay, cool.
All doctors, right? All doctors they've got to have like a group of like other friend doctors that they just like, yo.
No, I would have a group
wink,
of patients.
Oh, yeah.
That need things.
Yeah.
and
then I would just be like,
so
the Mike
that's like
Bernaloo
no.
definitely needs 100 oxys right now.
Yeah, no, that's super illegal, so that wouldn't be cool.
Okay.
But
okay.
Also, too, doctors are only really friends with other doctors because they're fucking insufferable to deal with. So nobody wants to be friends with a doctor but another doctor.
Oh, really? Like, okay. So, what are they? Just like lame people, or what are you saying?
Are they like
They're
know-it-all
lame.
douchers?
They're know-it-all douches. They're super lame. They have this weird god complex, which makes them super hard to deal with because they just automatically think that they're better than everybody and know better than everybody else. So I guess that does kind of go back to like the know-it-all thing.
See,
Like, I've held a
So, yeah.
beating heart in my hands. Like, have you ever fucking done that? No. Shut up.
so I heard Derek had to not do the alcohols for like 30 days or something. Is that true?
Yep. I've it's been just about 30 days now. Yep. Since
Did-
I've had.
Did you do the
Well, I
drinking
did-
today? Have you broke the have you gone on the wagon again or whatever it's called?
I was based on a follow-up that I had this week. Everything has looked good. I was told that I could have a couple of drinks on New Year's Eve. Sam and I recorded. You heard about this one today, and I had some
Congrats.
champagne. So we did have drinks today.
And you got fucked up. Did you get fucked up?
No, I didn't. I had like
Ah,
2.5 glasses of champagne, and I was not drunk, but
Oh,
I
that's
had a nice little buzz.
You gotta- you
I
gotta-
was
you
like,
gotta
yeah,
a little
couple
buzz.
glasses of
Careful.
champagne.
So what old man disease did they like grandpa disease did they diagnose you with? Because
So it was most likely I had an episode of orthostatic hypotension. So when you get up, and you
That
kinda get
sounds
that
like- that
lightheaded
just-
head rush.
yeah, that just sounds like an old person disease. I'm gonna be honest. Like that sounds
Yeah.
like you have to have a grandchild to get that disease.
Well, I don't have a grandchild, but my blood pressure dropped way too low, I guess, and I passed out, and that's why I fell and hit my head and busted my face open.
Oh, buddy, you can't be doing that, man. You gotta. That's why I tell everybody if you're feeling a little woozy, eat a couple Hershey's Kisses, eat some eat some chocolate before you go to bed.
Well,
That-
so since I'm old now,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna carry around some sucking candies everywhere I go.
That's a good idea. I like to do that.
That sounds like the most old man thing I've ever heard. I'm gonna start
Yeah,
carrying
well-
around sucking candy.
Dude, just no.
Good
yeah.
God, Derek.
A mini pack of Skittles. They'll go a long way for you. You start feeling like, oh, I'm getting the vapors and my sugars get dropping.
Yeah.
You just pop your Skittles in and you move
Yeah.
on with life.
Yeah, I think that's what I mean. If you're gonna continually call me old, I'm just going to embrace the old man lifestyle and just start carrying around sucking candies.
No, I think you should. I think you should. I need to ask you this, Derek, because there's a guy in our chat right now. This is Avenging Pineapple, who is really adamant that bee meat is a thing, and that bee meat, like meat of bees, and that we should be eating bees. How do you feel about eating bees?
Who said this?
This is Avenging Pineapple in our Twitch chat room. By the way, twitch.tv/ONRS live.
I mean, does he have any qualifications to support these facts? Like, I don't feel like I would have trusted anybody that's named after pineapple because that's not even like the best fruit.
You don't like pineapple?
Whoa,
No,
hold
hang
on.
on. I will not have you. I can stand a lot of things on this show, but I will not have you disparaging the good name of pineapple here.
The
I'm
pineapple's
just
pretty
saying, in the
amazing.
hierarchy of fruit, pineapple is not at the top of that list. Orange is obviously number one.
Orange is not number one. No.
Not
no.
over
Whoa,
pineapple.
whoa.
I would put a tangerine over an orange.
No, orange is number one, then lemon.
Then lemon? What is your
Yeah.
fruit priority list is all fucking whack.
Good
bro.
Lord, sir.
No,
Everyone
sir,
should
there's
know it's
so much you can
pineapples
do
and
with the lemon.
strawberries.
You can zest it. You can make juice off of it.
Banana?
There's so much you
How-
can do with a
Where do you
a
put
lemon.
banana then?
Bananas are fucking disgusting. They're the bottom of the list.
Ah,
Bananas are fucking gross.
bananas are a staple of my diet.
They have a weird texture and they look like a dick. It makes me uncomfortable.
I like eating them like a dick around people too. When I'm at work, I eat a banana and I go like I do. I'd like to blowjob a banana around my coworkers.
Yeah.
Just to
See how far I can get it like down
then
my throat.
yeah, and then I make eye contact with them directly while I'm doing it. Like they really like it.
I can eat a hot dog without chewing.
Oh, that's impressive. I can see that. But no, I feel like pineapples. One of the things they do have, they're delicious fruit, but they do have a couple of things going against them. And I'll say this. First off, a pain in the ass to prepare. If you buy a pineapple, there's a lot of cutting off of all the goddamn shit, and then you know all the fucking rind and all that, right? You got to do that.
Yeah.
And then you got to cut the piece out in the middle because that's all like shitty. No one wants that piece. So you got to cut that out. And then the other thing about pineapple that I've heard is it's acidic, right? So that pineapple will actually if you eat too much of it, cause like inflammation or something in your mouth or whatever. Is that, you're a doctor, whatever?
The only good thing about pineapple is it makes your jizz taste good.
But that's a big plus. That's a
big
big
one,
plus.
bro. That's a real big one.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the only good thing about it. Everything else, pineapple sucks. And you know what? Like, we've talked a lot. Well, you guys have talked a lot. Oh, and we've talked, personally about like the dictator if you rule the country list.
Yeah.
And one of my things on if I was the ruler of a country is I would outlaw pineapple on pizza. That shit does not belong on pizza. You could fuck right on off with that.
I'm fine with it. I enjoy it on pizza. I enjoy it.
No.
The one thing that Ty, who will be joining us a little bit later on, the one thing that Ty likes is he likes pineapple and cottage cheese. And for that, I say he's an absolute psychopath.
Yeah, that doesn't
That's
even
a
sound
little crazy.
appealing.
Yeah.
Like, pineapple is just barely above nanners. I don't like nanners. No, thank you. No, thank you, nanners. No, thank you, pineapple.
No nanners, no pineapple. Okay,
wow,
so
man, like you're knocking out a lot of my top tier fruits here.
yeah,
bud.
okay. Let's hear the top 5 fruits from Derek.
Top 5 fruits? Well, I mean, we've got oranges.
Orange number
Lemon.
1, lemon number 2.
Yeah, or lemon is number 2 due to versatility alone. Then after that, I'm a fan of a dragon fruit.
Okay, so he's going fancy with it now.
And then, papaya is fucking delicious too.
You're out of your element with your fruit picks.
And
bro.
then pomegranate.
Pomegranate slides in. I feel like your last 3 are barely top 15 fruits.
Oh, you're mistaken, sir. You have not encountered the freshest and the best of those fruits.
It goes banana, strawberry, raspberry. Then I'll throw in an apple, and then a tangerine to round up number 5. Those would be
you're
my
the basic bitch of fruits. That's what
Those
you
are good fruits. Those are the real fruits.
No,
And you guys are both
you're
wrong.
a basic bitch of fruit. That's what you are.
What do you got, Mike?
Okay, so fruit listing from 1 to 5
Yeah.
is definitely pineapple,
Oh shit.
strawberry.
Okay.
Oh man, I love a green apple right there.
Yeah, me
A
too.
raspberry.
Oh, he's struggling.
Man, can we
Jesus
can we
Christ,
just
y'all
put,
are just a couple of basic bitches.
it's
I'm
orange.
very disappointed.
Bitch, your top fruit was orange.
Yeah, your
bro.
top fruit was
orange is like the lowest,
and then you're gonna
like
try
most common fruit.
and then he's gonna try and throw in like, oh, look at me, I'm fucking
And
progressive.
lemon is lemon is number 2.
This progressive
You're
liberal snowflake throwing in dragon fruit and pomegranate in the bitch. Like I can't handle that. No.
Even our
I'm
good
sick.
friends at
I'm sorry
Semantics
that
Media.
your baby taste buds can't handle my sophisticated palate
Yeah.
and desire.
Sophisticated when lemon and orange are 1 and 2. Like your list is trash.
Your list is trash.
Bro,
Even
there is nothing better than a ice cold frosty glass of Florida orange juice.
I'll agree. Orange juice is absolutely delicious, but that does not mean it stands on the top of my list of
That's part of the
fruits.
fruit.
No, but you got to eat the whole fruit. Like, I tell you what's annoying about an orange is all the fucking skin and shit. Like, first off, you got to peel an orange, which takes forever.
Well,
Then-
now you're contradicting yourself because you just said that, like, you listed pineapple off as being, like, one of your tops.
I
but,
didn't
like,
put it in my
you're
top 5
bitching
for
about
those
how,
reasons.
Like, it was such a bitch to cut up.
I didn't put it in my top 5 because it has very, pain in the ass reasons. It's still a good fruit. I do like pineapple, but it's not in my top 5. I think that the thing about an orange that really always really grinds my craw, or whatever the phrase is that you peel an orange and then you get to the orange and then you get that certain type of orange and it's got all that white web shit all over it. And I don't want that. I want that off there. Like, it's got someone.
Wow, that sounds racist.
Well, I don't like it. I tell you that. Like, we even have Semantics, your best friend, calling into question. Derek can fuck right off with these fruits. There you go. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's hurtful.
she's on board with our, I think, more of our fruits. Now we've got tomato.
You know
in
what,
there. No,
I was going to say, I totally forgot about tomato, because
Sam,
tomato is a fruit.
I
Tomato's
under-
number one.
We all understand that tomato is a fruit, but it can fuck right off for having the audacity to try and be a fruit and sneak right into the fruit category. We all know it technically is, but you stay in your lane, tomato. You know you hang out with the vegetables. You're not allowed around here.
I do
I'll
love
get
a
behind that.
tomato.
I'm behind that. That's a hard stance, and I'm with that.
Okay, thank you.
I am with that. Also, fun fact: Tom Brady doesn't eat tomato because it's part of the nightshade family.
What's a nightshade?
Delicious.
I don't know. It's some group of plants, and I guess there's poisonous properties to them.
I don't know what that is, but I trust Tom Brady. If Tom Brady says I need to not do it, then fucking A.
That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah. I don't know what happened over there.
Oh, our friend Deuce is now hosting us on his Twitch channel.
Oh,
as
thank
well.
you, Deuce. Thank you. That was very nice of you.
Our
That
good
was
buddy,
very nice of you.
Cal Deuce.
Deuce,
that guy.
poop?
Oh no, it's our good buddy Deuce. He's
It's
our
like two.
our Polk County buddy. It's our Polk County buddy. He
Oh, I remember Deuce.
Yeah. He said I tried to get him to call in tonight, but he said he was too fucking wasted, and the sounds of Polk County's machine guns
Extreme
going
fireworks.
off and fire. Yeah, he was
That
like,
makes me want him to call in even more.
oh, that's what I told him, but he just really wasn't in the mood for it. So
Yeah, all right, that's cool.
before we let you go, though, Derek, apart from your atrocious, fruit, ideologies, I did want to understand how you felt, what your stance was as far as Betty White and the Golden Girls, because both of us over here, me and Mike, have decided that the Golden Girls show was absolute trash, and that Betty White.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
yeah,
Bro, I'm so over Betty White.
I'm so over
Like,
it. Yeah.
she was old. That's it.
She was a
And
nice
you were,
old
again,
woman.
You were really
Cool.
nice to animals too. Like, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's super admirable. And you know what? You haven't been funny in 50 years. You're just, you know what? Good riddance. Golden Girls, garbage television show
Thank
with
you.
garbage actresses.
App.
Betty White, I'm sure she was a lovely person,
Yeah.
but the only reason she had any relevance lately is because she would just say weird shit.
There you go. That's
Or
all
they
right.
caught her giving somebody the bird. They caught her like flicking the bird, and they're like, "Look at Betty White. She throws the bird. How dope
Oh,
is that?
she's
She's
so edgy.
99 years old."
So I
I'm
gotta.
over
Couldn't make it to 100.
No, it's true. It's true. All right. So I need. This is what I'm gonna ask all our callers as well. Is from 2021. I need your best sexual memory. Your best sexual memory from 2021, and I
Ew.
need
Okay.
and then I need your worst dump of 2021. Like, so I need to
Oh
hear
my
description.
God.
I need to hear descriptions of both of those. Derek, go for it.
Okay, wait. So when we say worst dump, are we talking about like poo or like?
Yeah.
Because,
Poo. We're talking about poo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Worst dump was. Fuck, was 2021 the year that I shit in somebody's backyard? I can't remember.
Well,
Oh my God.
I told that story on a semantics after party. I think that may have been 2020.
Okay.
I think that was 2020. So okay, where's dump?
No standout terrible dumps for 2020 or 2021 rather.
No, I'm pretty consistent. Like every afternoon, like right at 5:30 when I'm getting home from work.
You're an afternoon pooper. See, I'm a twice a dayer.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes 3. I like the 2 in the morning before I go to work. Sometimes it's 1 in the
God
morning. Then I'll take another one when I get to work, and then when I get home, I typically have a third.
I mean, there's definitely been close calls, where I'm like really sweating it out, and like I'm getting home like just in time, and it's like coming out as I'm like pants are coming down and I'm sitting down. So there's a couple close calls, but nothing stood out as like a bad poop.
Sorry, chat room just really tickled me. Norm over there tried to take a dab before taking a shit, and I coughed and shit in my pants.
You know what?
I have coughed
That-
shit
that
in my
doesn't
pants
shock
before.
me.
I have done that once. I have done that. Well, probably more than once. But
I've never shit my pants.
you maintain this, but I don't know if I believe you. I don't know if I do. So no real standout bad shits.
Mm-hmm.
What about your best sexual experience of
Best
2021?
sexual experience of 2021.
Mhm.
So I was talking to this girl, and she started to tell me that she really enjoyed giving blowjobs,
That's fun.
and
That's a good
she
thing.
was by far the best at blowjob I've ever had in my entire
Yeah.
life.
Okay, walk me through. What made it so good? What made it better than any BJ that you've ever had in the past?
There was no gag reflex,
That's fun.
so that was a plus.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All the way to nose
she-
to balls type scenario. No, like all in there.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And she would do this thing with her tongue where she would basically, like, as she was like taking me down her throat, she would lick my balls at the same time, and that was super enjoyable.
This sounds like an impressive specimen that you found here. How have you
found
not?
one heck of a throat?
Yeah. Well, you're not with this lady anymore.
I mean, I'll be seeing her tomorrow.
Oh, well, okay. There you go. All right. These are the answers. These are the things that I need to know. And yeah. All right. All right. You know what? I'm gonna applaud that, and I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the list because I'm gonna rank these with every caller,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
All
give a
right.
prize to whoever
So
has
what do we mark Derek down as?
the best
Super
sexual
BJ lady.
Yes,
and-
Derek Super BJ lady.
Yeah.
All right. Did she do okay? I like that this move where they're kind of like they're doing a lot of the tongue as it's going in as well. Like they're expressive with their tongue maneuvers. And it's like
Yes.
yeah. Is that what we're talking about here?
Mhm.
Yep, we are very aware of this.
All right.
And, those are definitely things that happen.
Yeah. I like this. This is a good segment, and I very much appreciate. This is the reason that we're opening up the phone lines so that we can talk to our fans and our friends. And Derek, we are very much, needing of you to come back in the studio sometime soon so we can all sit down and get you back on the show. But thank you so much for calling us tonight. Do you have any?
Yeah.
Do you have any?
I have a feeling that next time I come in, it'll be as the mini golf champion.
Oh well, that could be the case because we are doing the mini golf tournament here in what is that, the 29th?
January 29th, 2022.
2022.
Be there, Congo River Golf. Tournament starts at 3. I'd like to get most of those if you let me know. And
no, you got to set up the fucking event on Facebook, you dum-dum. I told you to do that.
I'm waiting till tomorrow.
Okay, wait.
First of the year, we're
Alright,
gonna
well,
set it
I'm-
up and get it
I
going.
will definitely be playing, and I might be sponsoring some other players because I want Semantics / you heard about this one to have that trophy and to have the bragging rights.
All right. Well, there you heard it. There you heard it from Derek. He's pulling out the gauntlet. Do you have any words of wisdom for everybody before you go for 2022?
No, I don't have any words
That's
of wisdom. I just love you guys. I think you're wonderful, and I can't wait to see you.
I can't wait to see you as well. And take care of yourself. Hopefully you don't
We love you, Derek.
Hopefully your blood sugars don't fall too low again, and you don't, crack your head on the toilet or whatever you did. And just call me if you need any help. All right, I'm not too far away. I'm sure I come and I'll be your what is that?
Life alert?
Life alert. Yeah, just make me your life alert, and I'll come and get you. I'll pick you up off the ground.
As soon as we hang up, I'm changing my emergency contact info.
Just making sure it's this number, not my personal number, and because I don't want to get bothered at night or whatever.
Oh no, radio show
Gotcha.
ICE.
That'll be a fun voicemail for you guys to play.
Absolutely. All right, dude. We'll take it easy. We'll talk to you soon, and hopefully
Happy New
we'll
Year,
see you soon.
Derek.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Yeah, to you as well. All right.
Love you guys. Happy New Year.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
I love Derek.
I love Derek as well. I've had somebody saying that they were trying to call and that the lines were full or what have you. Well, that's what happens, So if you do want to call, now's your chance. You can give us a ring now. We've got voice messages. Okay, I don't know.
We got new voicemails.
Yeah, I think
probably from people trying to call.
Yeah, I
while
think
we're
this is
talking to
people
Derek.
probably trying to call in when we're talking to Derek. Let's see what we got here.
Okay, it's just Libby. I was just calling to check in, but this is my number. I was wanting to talk about blowjobs and everything else, but
all right. Don't know what that was, but I think this might be her. Let's see. Hello. Is this Libby?
No, it's not Libby.
Who's this?
Yeah.
Who's this?
It's Peter.
Tully?
Oh, it's Peter.
Oh, hi, Peter.
How you?
Hi.
I haven't talked with this motherfucker in a long ass time. Sorry, no, I got numbers crossed because I got so many. We're so popular right now, Peter. That
I know you guys got all the phone calls. I never get any phone calls, so good for you.
I don't even know. Can you
Happy New Year.
You know how to do phone calls? I'm not sure that you know how to do that, Peter.
I am so technical. You should see what I can do in Rosieland now. I've got video and lasers and dynamite and explosives, and you should see it. You'd be very proud of me, Owen.
I would.
How are you, gentlemen? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well, Peter. It's been a long time since that we've actually had a little bit of a chat. I'm trying to think of seems like obviously the world has changed since before then, but enough about that. It's New Year's. We're trying to look towards the future, right? So
you were on my failed podcast dinner. A good conversation.
I was. I remember eating some pho while I was on the phone with you. I was eating some pho while I was on the phone with you while my wife worked in the kitchen. That was pretty early on in the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken, but. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was probably May, June or something. But I missed both you guys. And why are you recording on Friday? Don't you normally do this thing on a Thursday?
Yeah, it's usually on a Thursday. But we were like, you know what? Fuck it. We did a show on Monday. And because we were trying to catch up all sorts of weird schedules with Christmas. So we were like, we'll stretch it out. We'll do one on the Friday. And why don't we make it a special New Year's Give Kids the World edition of the Ono Radio Show on
it was part of the stipulations from Give Kids the World.
Giving kids the world?
Well, yeah, no, we have a Give Kids the World fan, and he specifically wanted us to do a show on a Friday and wanted us to do it so that we had a call-in show, and he did specify that you didn't call in, so I think that we
might have actually blown the wish.
ruined the little chap's like world. I'm sorry, the little cancer kid. I'm sorry.
For everybody that doesn't know who we're talking to, this is of course Peter Van de Douchebag, and he runs a good show called. He runs a great podcast called Scotch and Good Conversation, and you should check it out. It's I like to call him Orlando's Mark Maron, although I think he probably hates that. But
no, I'm actually flattered. Thank you.
No,
I'll take that all day long.
Yeah, no, like you absolutely do deserve that title because you're doing great stuff, man. You're getting interviews with tons
you
of
got Daniel on there.
Yeah,
like,
you got
tons of great musicians.
Beyond that, he gets all these like 80s musicians that no one's heard of, and like he gets them in there.
I've got legitimate rock stars, not just 80s musicians.
You guys,
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
No, you are. You know it's me when I'm busting your balls. You know I love you when I'm doing that, right?
I know you're jealous. I love you.
Yeah.
We were talking about getting beers, and somehow it fell through. I guess the pandemic happened, but I think the three of us should go and hit up a pub and just hang and not record it.
I'd love that.
And not have microphones in front of us.
Yeah.
I think that's the podcast thing. Is that we all talk to each other, but we all need to be recording the whole thing. And I just want to be friends without mics.
No, I completely agree. It happens too much with all of us podcasters that we do kind of tend to save it all for on air. And sometimes it's better just to kind of sometimes it's better just to have our own stories, right? Sometimes it's better just to have our own memories and our own conversations. And
Mr. Mike, how are you? You did a dry October or something? Are you okay? Do I need to worry about you?
No, I did fine. I did like 50 days.
Good for you.
I don't remember the stretch, but yeah, I did it. It was just it was honestly because I wanted to quit smoking cigarettes, and it's super hard to quit smoking cigarettes when you can still drink.
Did you quit smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, it's
Okay, good. I'm very pleased. Yeah,
Okay.
all right.
Oh, shut up, Owen. You're just mad because now you have to. All the breaks are waiting on you because I can just smoke wherever I want.
Exactly, it is annoying. Peter, I gotta.
Mike,
sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. No, you first. You first.
I was going to say, Mike, here's what I love about you is one of the few people who calls my show is Mike. On a regular basis, when I put out, I'd love some phone calls. Mike will call, and I appreciate that. You guys are just plugging along. When I think of shows that will be around after the whole world blows up, you guys will come up from the ashes and continue podcasting.
Yeah, there won't be a place to upload it, but we'll still be doing it. I'll still be here doing it, and still probably not making enough money off of it, and still really just kind of making an ass of myself. But you know what, Peter? I have made a good career out of making an ass of myself, and I'm not going to quit now.
That's pretty
you're
much
good
my
at
whole
what you do.
career.
You guys, I love the fact that you shit on yourself constantly, but you're good at what you do. You're one of the best podcasts in Orlando, and you just continue plugging along, and that's why I love your show.
Yeah, no. Well, thank you very much. I do need to ask you before you go, though. 2 questions we're asking everybody tonight, and you're in line.
Right.
And you're in line for a prize if you win here. All right. So number one.
God, I can't wait. I hope it's good. Yeah.
Well, I kind of took a play out of your playbook, right? You gotta,
I don't playbook.
Yeah, well, you always have these weird ass questions that you ask your guests, like what's the?
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, those things, right? So this. All right. So number one, what's the worst shit that you had in 2021? Go.
In 2021?
Yeah. I need to know about your worst shitting experience in 2021.
I can say I've eaten pretty clean in 2021, but I'm gonna pivot off this because that's what I do because I'm a podcaster.
Uh-huh.
And I got my wife a bidet for Christmas, and I can't begin to tell you how much I love the bidet. It's a little ray of sunshine that goes up in my asshole. I said Christmas afternoon. I said, I can't wait to have diarrhea.
I look at
So,
a picture of you, Peter, and I see a guy that definitely likes a bidet. I would look at you and be like, that's a bidet man. That is a bidet. I can look at you and be like, you know what? Bidet
He's got
man.
a clean asshole.
Clean asshole. Definitely clean it.
I've never used a bidet up until Christmas. Well, no, it wasn't Christmas. About 4 days ago, because I put it in after Christmas. I used to own a cleaning company, and I used to wash bidets and clean rich people's bidets, but I never actually tested one out because somehow I felt like that was crossing the line.
No.
Like if I cleaned their bidet, then I used it. So I didn't have any really messy, disgusting shit in 2021 that I can remember.
But
I can't wait for the next one because it's going to be squeaky clean.
You're converted. You're converted, though, into now.
I'm telling that's my new thing. That's anybody. It was like $49. It took about 25 minutes to hook up, and my asshole's never been cleaner. You guys could eat off my asshole.
Do you wipe before you bidet, or do you? Or
take you up a lot,
or do you not need any wiping scenario at all?
Just a little drying?
I'm like a half of like a roll of paper towel to get things clean, or I'll jump in the shower if I don't feel clean enough.
Yeah.
But now I'm down to 2 little wads around my hand. And I told Dee Dee a life hack, a bidet life hack, if you will. I discovered this afternoon that if you let the water blast and then you wipe and then you reach over the sink and take some toilet paper and put a little bit of soap on it, just a teeny drop of it, and wipe your ass with the soap and then blast it with more water and then dry it, it's perfect. It's surgical clean.
That's amazing. That's you know what? I wanna be like you. Teach me how to be a responsible adult and interview boring 80s bands one day. That would be wonderful.
I can guarantee I'm talking to somebody that you want to talk to.
I know. You know I'm busting your balls. And, also,
no, I know. That's why I love you.
Second question: best sexual experience of 2021.
2021 or can I go lifetime?
No, 2021. Right? 2021. I want to see how boring your wife is. See how unimpressed your wife is with you.
I got a blowjob on Christmas morning. Does that count?
Yeah, that's all right.
There we go.
You know what? Me too. But you know what?
It's the best gift, really. Like it's all I really wanted.
Yeah, it's all you need. It's all you need. You know, at the end of the day, as long as you get that,
save the money.
You know, exactly. Cash in. You know, give me a few blowjob coupons. You know, I'm good to go. That's all I need. That's yeah. Well, is there anything apart from plugging your podcast that you want to, shoot the shit with me on here?
I love you guys. You're among my favorite podcasts in town. You're among my favorite podcasts in the world, truthfully. You're one of the ones that I still listen to because I don't listen to a lot of podcasts anymore. And I just don't ever stop. Please continue being the Ono Radio Show,
dude,
and all that is the Ono Radio Show,
and you as well, man. Like we're podcast cousins in a weird world, and we'll have to definitely get you back into the studio, and maybe one day I'll even come back on your show and ruin your ratings.
I'd love to have you both in there. I've been doing bonus editions. We'll have you guys in when this whole thing. What I'm saying is basically because we're gonna die and I'll never see you guys again.
Yeah.
Let's meet in a pub someplace.
Let's do that before we all die.
I'd rather do that. I honestly would rather be your life friends than podcast friends.
I love it, man. And no, we'll definitely we don't live too far from each other, so we'll get together soon. Thanks again, Peter, for calling, and yeah, we'll hit you up in the near future. All right.
Love you guys tons. I want to give you each big kisses. Happy New Year.
Yay. Happy New Year, Peter.
Happy New Year, Peter.
Later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That was nice of him to call. Oh, what a gent. And all of a sudden, it seems like our good buddy Ty's here. Ty, are you there?
Made it. Did I make it?
You made it. No, we're getting another
call. Can you hear
call.
me?
Time
we
for
can hear
another
you.
Phone call.
We can hear you.
Hello?
Hello, who's there?
Now I can hear me. There we go.
Carl Tully.
Who's there?
Call
I'm sorry.
motherfucking Tully.
Tully! What's
Carl
up,
Tully.
homie?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What you up to tonight? You getting your fuck on?
Are you naked?
Maybe, hopefully, that's going to happen a little later tonight.
I imagine Tully gets his fuck on New Year's. Like if anybody I know gets his fuck on New Year's, it's Tully.
It's the old Carl Tully.
I mean, you give me too much credit. I get in where I fit in.
Yeah, what's been up? What's been up with you, buddy?
Nothing much. Same old, just living the life over here, doing my thing, go to work, see people when I can, hug everybody.
Are you as nonchalant, like don't really give a fuck about the Betty White Golden Girls as me and Mike? Me and Mike have been talking about the fact that it's an overrated show and that Betty White's just kind of like whatever. How do you feel about that?
So, I remember my grandparents kind of watching the show. I don't really remember a whole lot about it. It seems like a lot of people love the lady. Always sad when the person passes away, but I mean, pushing 100,
you had a good run,
I don't
right?
expect to live that long. Yeah, I feel like that's a solid run.
That is.
I'm gonna I'll be out around 52.
You think 52? No, totally. You'll be way older than that. I think you're.
Oh, I don't know.
You got all right. What's your background? What's your heritage?
From New Orleans. Irish
gonna die.
Panamanian.
Yeah.
Irish Panamanian. Oh, that Panamanian is gonna kill you.
No, the Panamanian that side actually has lived a lot longer.
Yeah.
Than the Irish side. I mean, the Irish typically have the liver failures and whatnot.
Well, and yeah, you'll definitely get that. So, with modern medicine, you're looking at I'm gonna call it. You're looking at 72. 72. That's what
I plan to buy a pig's liver at some point.
Stick that bitch in you.
Financially, I do okay. I think I can afford a pig's liver at some point.
Yeah, you'd look like you would have a pig's liver in you. You'd look like you are part pig. In fact, like that would fit you.
Oh, that's terrible.
No, it's a compliment. It's a compliment, Tully. It means that you're healthy. It means that you're stout, you're manly, and all those things. I feel like pigs fuck, pigs fuck good, so
they do.
You're like that.
We're getting down and dirty.
What are you up to for the New Year's? You just at home?
At the moment, yes. Me and the wife were planning on going down to downtown Sanford for a little bit, but two of our friends that we were going with, coincidentally, both found out they had COVID today, so we kind of canceled those plans because we don't want the COVIDs.
Yeah.
I got some neighbors down the street. They're going to be doing some stuff here shortly. So as soon as I'm done with this call, we're going to walk down there and just kind of party up down the road.
So, okay, with this new variant, I'm not scared of it anymore, right? I'm vaccinated.
Yeah, neither am I.
It's like at this point, I kind of just want to get it out of the way. And I know that sounds kind of fucked, but are you in the same sort of mindset? Because it feels like everyone around me is getting it. And it's like, I feel left out, and I feel like I might as well just I feel like I might as well.
You got that? What is it? FOMO? The fear of being left out? Is that what you got? A FOMO of a COVO.
Do you feel the same way?
I don't feel left out. I'm not particularly looking forward to it. I do go to work in an office, so it wouldn't be great for me to get it because then I can't actually go to work. But my wife works from home, so. Which is funny. She was just venting me because one of her coworkers who also works from home is out for the next week because she has COVID, and it's you're just being a kind of a
oh
bitch.
Yeah, come on. Now you're working from home. That's taking
you're
advantage.
Afraid to get you're going to be at home anyway, and you just.
I got a little headache. I can't work. I got the sniffles.
Ty, are you calling out if you get COVID?
No, Ty's calling out if he gets COVID. Of course he is.
I mean, I work from home too.
A week
but
off and
yes.
get
COVID. Oddly enough, I get COVID, not calling out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spread COVID on your toast like butter.
It's gonna be delicious.
I think Mikey is actually the cure at this point. Mikey might be the virus that ends all viruses. It's in him. I'm telling you.
He did show up for my birthday, and I'm fairly certain I might have accidentally licked his mustache, and I've never gotten COVID, so I think the science checks out.
Yeah.
Okay, so not for nothing, my friends did come visit me, and then right after they came to visit me, they left, went back to their house, and got on a plane to go back to California. And when they got back, one of them was like, "Yeah, I tested positive," and I'm like, "Huh, wild." Like people got it at work, and I hung out with one of the guys who got it at work. Didn't get it.
I feel like you just have Mikey. You just have perpetual COVID all the time. Like you've had it since the beginning. You've never not had it. Like,
Bro,
you just have it now.
Okay, so it started what, like December 2019, right?
Yeah.
Really started. Okay, I think I got it in February of 2020, and so I've had like the OG forever, and I'm the one mutating it. My body is the one giving the variants off because I'm immune.
This is your advanced body form variating the COVID.
Mm-hmm. My body just takes it in and it's like, well, we can like start changing this up and like throw a little Mike B spin on it. It'll be good.
There are people now in Sweden that are having Omicron parties, right? Where they all get together and like spit in each other's mouths or whatever so that they all just get it. And they have these parties. But here's the kicker. They if they get caught doing it, they get a 15,000 euro fine. 15,000 euro fine plus like
is that a lot? I don't know. I only deal with American dollars.
It's like $15,000.
Yeah, it ain't. I mean, euros and dollars are actually quite similar, so it may be like 14 and change or something.
I feel like they were doing something very similar in the 60s, and it was called orgies.
Yeah, that's true. But my dad actually reminded me of this. Is like we used to do
orgies.
No.
Yeah, COVID the new is COVID the new HIV? Is that what's going on?
I mean, I don't doubt it. I'll have to ask my dad about those ones. But he was talking about how when I was a kid, and I think I might have been one of these kids that was taken to a chicken pox party. So that
I've heard of that too.
So yeah, like you're like one kid gets it in your friend group, you're like, we all need to catch it. Might as well just get them all together. They play together. We all catch it. You get it over and done with type thing. That's the same mentality as the Omicron parties. And I guess that's kind of shitty, or I don't know where I stand on it honestly, because part of me is just like, I feel like they kind of would do that right now, just to kind of say fuck it and move on or whatever.
So you throwing an Omicron party at your house is what you're saying?
I think we might need to. I mean, as long as you're there, Carl. As long as you're there, because like we're gonna need some.
Give me a date and a time, and I just get the Uber set up, and I'll be there, and I will destroy your neighborhood.
Thank you very much. We need it. Before we let you go, I've been asking everybody that's called in this tonight, and I need to know your worst shitting experience of 2021, and I need to know your best fucking experience of 2021. Where are they at? Carl, answer whichever one you want first.
Okay, so we'll start with the worst shitty one.
Uh-huh.
So I just recently turned 40, and in my life I've never called out to work. Just not that kind of person. I don't typically get sick, but and I had to recently. I didn't call out as I told my boss I have to work from home today because of shitting.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I mean, obviously you can tell from my supreme physical being that I work out on a daily basis. Typically I do it in the afternoon, but on Fridays I like to do it in the morning. So when I get home from work, I'm just like done for the day.
Okay.
So like 2 months ago, I went and worked out at like 5:30 in the morning, and I must have shook something up. Because when I got home, things got really bad.
What do you mean you shook something up? Like you like just because you changed the routine, you shook
No, just like from moving and working out.
What? So you shook up like your insides?
Something dislodged somewhere. Like there must have been like a cork plug somewhere in my BH that got knocked loose from the moving and shaking of the working out.
Yeah.
And then when that guy was loose, I got home and just could not stop shitting for like 45 minutes. I was sweating. I was in pain. I had to call my boss and tell him, like, I can't make it in. I'm going to fucking blow ass all over the office. I'm going to be unproductive there. And I had to stay home, and I felt weak and dehydrated the entire day. So that was the worst shitting experience for 2020.
What you're telling me is you got COVID. That's what you're telling me is that you got COVID then is what probably happened, right?
COVID and shit.
And then I shit it all out. That's probably what happened. Yeah. I got COVID and I just pooped it all out.
Or you're like, was it who's the famous cowboy that they like had like all the extra? Was it Duke? What's his face? Like,
it was John Wayne.
Was it John Wayne? Yeah, John Wayne, right? So he had all the extra he had all the extra shit in his belly, like when he died or whatnot. Like
it's a hard Duke.
Yeah, you were probably that was what was probably in you. And you were working up to that, but thankfully, because of your aggressive jerking motions in the gym, you shook it loose and whoo, out of here.
It all fell out like it was bad. It was like opening a wine bottle upside down.
I do remember I went on like a little health kick. At the beginning of last year.
When? You didn't go on the health kick, Mike.
It was I ate salads. I ate salads for like a week.
He rides the bike.
Mikey's health kick is not eating taquitos for 2 days.
Yeah. No, I ate salads for like a week, but after like day 2, some real gnarly stuff started like coming out.
Yeah.
I think the salad had slowly knocked some stuff loose.
Did it scare you? So you were just like, oh, clearly I need to start eating like shit again. So I don't.
Well, I was like, my body obviously doesn't want this. Back to taquitos, please.
Stuff it, yeah. Let's make sure we get that cork back in the bottle. Like we've let a little bit out. We don't need to let all of it. Like, yeah.
Dude, there are some times where I get past that first little solid chunk.
Yeah.
And then it is just a spray festival.
Oh, yeah.
That's the cork. Yeah, the cork comes out, and then it's plop.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
I was doing some squats and knocked that chunk out, and it was just all downhill from there.
Oh my god!
Did you make it to the? This wasn't in the gym, I hope, right? You did make it.
No, I did make it home.
Okay.
I did make it home.
That's good. Right.
Fortunately, it's around the corner. I made it home, but it was touch and go for a minute, fellows. It was touch and go.
I feel you.
Hard planking? Were you just planking like just bad?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, fortunately, I'm a real man. I have my wife drive me to and from the gym, so I got to sit in the passenger seat and plank.
Well, because
that is definitely an easier plank.
So what? You work out so hard that you have to have your wife take you to and from because you can't drive after your like manly workouts.
Then blasting a squat day, leg day.
No, I think it's just more or less this is just typically terrified of me behind a wheel, regardless if I'm sober or not. So that's probably what it is.
That's fair. Well, speaking of your lovely wife, what's your best fucking experience of 2021?
Okay, so like obviously I don't want to get too personal because this is my wife of 10 years, but the perk of having the same woman for 10 years
the way.
is that she is from Bulgaria. So regardless of the sexual encounter or how often or how crazy it gets, know this, fellows. I am always fucking a hot Eastern European woman. I can't even say it. My tongue is getting tired thinking about it. So that's been the extent of where I can get. I mean, we get in where we can, but unfortunately, our 20-year-old daughter just recently moved back to the house, so it's it's not as free as it once was because this fucking shit.
Oh, that sucks. Do you make her say things in her native language?
We definitely try to, we try to.
Do you make her say "daddy" in her native language, like that type of thing? Give me something here, Carl.
When you say, I don't ask her to, but when you say make her to, I think you know what that means.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, yeah.
He's making things happen.
This is why we had Carl call. Carl, you're one of my favorites. You're one of our favorite friends of the show and one of my good friends, and we definitely need to meet up again sometime soon. when all this stuff's a little bit cooler. I don't know. We're having Omicron parties like coming here soon anyway. We'll have you around. We'll get you in the studio because I think that you've got a lot to offer the Oh No Radio Show as far as just fun tales and a good vibe. And my good friend, I wish you a happy fucking New Year. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, same to you guys. I most certainly will try to make it out to the putt-putt golf thingy tournament you got going on. And if I can, I guarantee to spit in everyone's mouth that is there.
Please,
please spread the Omicron.
I gotta get that signed off with Congo River, but if they say yes, then I've got nothing against it. So
I will go there and I will
against
make
mouth
Congo
spitting.
River sign off. I will pull one of the gators out of their little tub that they got, and I will spit in the gator's mouth too.
Yeah, Mike, like you were saying, I don't think there's any specific in our paperwork that we've gotten that says that we can't, right? Like, so we'll just have to.
Yeah.
It's
Unless they have a waiver that says I can't spit in someone's mouth, it's gonna happen.
All right, well there we go. Everybody, either hug Carl at the tournament or
let him spit in your mouth.
We love you, Carl.
We're
Have
gonna
a
take
good
it to
night.
wherever you feel comfortable.
We love you.
All right, man.
We'll
appreciate
talk to you
love
soon.
guys,
Okay.
and I'll talk to you later.
All right, man.
Happy New Year,
Carl.
Happy New Year.
Love you, darling.
Oh man, there we go. Fuck, Ty.
Truthfully, when Carl posted his 40th birthday thing, I thought he was fucking with us. I didn't think he was 40. I never thought he was 40.
Yeah. He looks way younger than 40.
Well, it's because he's jacked.
Yeah, it's because he's jacked. If he wasn't jacked, he'd actually probably look like 60. Because he's got that beard, like, and he's Louisianan and all that. Like, I feel like in Peruvian or whatever he is, he's probably, I don't know. I still think he's lying. I still don't think he's actually 40. I think he's probably older than that, and he's just messing with us.
Older? Holy shit.
Yeah, I think he's older. I think he's probably.
Do we
older.
still have any of those voicemails on?
No, I don't think so. I don't think we did. Maybe there's one I'm missing. Am I missing?
Who else called in? Who'd I miss?
I missed a couple people.
Derek and Peter.
Oh, Derek.
Yeah,
and...
Derek. Oh, we got another one.
Oh, titties.
Hello, dickhead. Who are you?
Who are you? Hello, gentlemen and other degenerates.
Hey, it's Jack Bender.
Hey.
Is it?
How the hell are you?
I
guys?
thought it was. I know your voice. I was in a band with you. I was in a band with you. I can tell your voice.
I tried to not talk very much in that band, and it's been a while.
Well, you did backup vocals.
That sort of counts. Well, happy almost New Year to you guys.
Yeah, happy New Year's to you as well. Thanks for giving us a ring. Let's do the quick catch up. What's the haps with you?
I don't know if you want to call it factory life, but factory life has been busy. But I got reprieved for the weekend, so Joe and I are going to a distillery for some New Year's beverages this evening.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then you're gonna bone, right? You're gonna bone.
We'll see where the evening takes us.
Yeah, you should bone. You should get drunk and fuck, because that's cool. Like, I love doing it. It's fun.
Well, the good thing is this distillery is like right down the street, so we don't have to go very far.
Oh, so you can
The
fuck even
proximity is
before you
always
can
key.
fuck in the street before you get home. That's the best. Like, I love a good
Do it in public.
A
Public
good
fuck is
I
good.
like a good exhibitionist public bang.
Yeah.
I like it. I hot take approve.
Banging out
And
public
in
stuff.
this day and age, I don't think anybody cares about anything anymore. Like, do the rules really matter? Like, I feel like
Whoa!
we're almost
I didn't,
Hey-o.
that did not. That was unintentional. I promise.
The rules don't matter anymore.
I honestly didn't mean to hit that. Something shorted out everywhere in my studio, and like the little thing he just played. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, the rules don't matter. I'll tell you why. One reason I know this to be true. I was over at the my factory the other day, And it's Universal. Everybody knows it's Universal. So I was walking through the park, and they got the big old Transformers ride there, right? And the park is absolutely fucking smashed full of people. It's Christmas time. I'm serious,
Naturally.
dude. We had a 150-minute wait for the goddamn rock and roller coaster, whatever it's called, and we got the fucking. We got like a 90 so more minute wait for Transformers, and every ride's like that sort of length, like crazy. So the park is packed, and apparently we're running over around like, about 60% staff, like, because, no one wants to work, and they're hiring shortages and all that sort of labor shortages and all that. So we're 40% understaffed is what I'm trying to tell you. So there's like, there's trash. There's trash fucking everywhere. It is goddamn World War Z at like this goddamn theme park. Like it is absolutely disgusting, and people are fighting in the streets. Like it's scarier to go. I'd rather go to Paramore and hang out for a day like at No Mercy Drive than I would go to Universal right now. I straight up am walking through the park to go back to go to my lunch or whatnot, and I'm passing by the Transformers area, and there is this South American, Central American, very large woman. I would call her a bit of a blob, and she was there, just didn't give no fucks, both titties out as she's breastfeeding her child, sitting on the curb, basically splayed back, sitting on the curb, titty out, both titties out as she's breastfeeding her kid, and the world is just going on as nothing is happening. I'm like, this is the end of the world. This is anarchy. What is happening right here?
Owen sees one person breastfeeding.
I'm pretty sure.
Apocalypse.
I'm pretty sure at this point, whatever the next version of COVID is already in the theme parks.
Oh yeah,
Omicron 2.0 is there.
That lady was actually literally breastfeeding that version of COVID as I was walking past.
Well, she had both titties out. She's got to rotate. Yeah. Both titties.
I liked it though. I'm like, that's an interesting style. Both tits at once. Okay.
Well, do you think if you only breastfeed from like one titty, the other titty gets bloated?
I wonder if you got to switch it up.
Yeah, you got to drain one to
Left
go
T,
back,
right T.
left, right, like drain it, like, all right, couple minutes here, couple minutes there. That makes sense if that's the case.
Got to make sure
It'd
your
get
baby
lopsided
drinks
otherwise,
evenly
right?
from the nippy.
Yeah. Jack, what's your worst shit story of 2021, and what's your best banging story of 2021?
I can't remember specifically when, but I feel like there was either like a gas station or equivalent bathroom where it was a matter of life or death, and I had to go, and I can't remember where, but I remember something along those lines happening at least once.
Okay.
I tried to block it from my memory, apparently. So
I can understand that.
And then
I've had a couple
And
bad
then
Sevi trips. Oof.
I try and go for the Wawa. I try because I don't want to defile the good 7-Eleven.
Well,
right?
I didn't know I had to poop,
That's
and then you get in, and it's an emergency. It's like, oh.
If I've got to go, I'm aiming for a racetrack is actually a good shit spot. Just to let you know, because racetracks like not quite the Wawa, not quite the Sevi, but it's got a good enough bathroom, and you know what? Pick up a decent selection of accoutrements while you're there.
Fair enough.
Well, and I think the key is anytime it's a single individual as opposed to like you go in and there's like 2 or 3 stalls, because having to be in there and share that experience with anybody else walking in already makes it worse.
I don't think
I would much rather.
I don't think I've shit in a non-single stall in 7 years or so. I'm a only single stall shitter.
See, at work or at our office, that is not an option.
Oh.
So like if you got to go, there's like a couple stalls and it's the whole thing.
I'd make them make me a handicap bathroom.
or what is it? The family, the non-gendered
family bathroom.
private
So you
bathroom.
can
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
Yeah, there you go, family,
Or
yep.
I would need extra time. I would have to go home. I'd be like, I need to go home to.
I live close enough if I needed to, and I really was determined. I have that option.
You
because
could
I'm
you
so
could
close to the
probably
office.
pull that off if you needed to.
Indeed.
That's awesome. So what's the best banging story of 2021? You do it anywhere interesting? Anything like
Well,
out of the ordinary?
I mean, we did have an Airbnb or whatever
Yeah.
when we were visiting Florida.
You
So
def-
I mean, that's
you
probably
you defiled it, right? Like we're
interesting.
all supposed to defile Airbnbs and hotel rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the least you can do under the
Yes.
circumstances.
Yes. No, I completely agree. I think you're right. I think that anytime that you're in one of these places, you absolutely need to. I try and have sex in all the rooms, like if possible. And I like to do it as well if I'm sharing an Airbnb with someone else. Before they get there, I will make sure to defile that room before they get there, just to be like, well, did it,
And the kitchen.
I mean, you got to
Oh,
break
yeah.
the seal on the room, really.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry. I have taken care. I've what do they call it? Christened. Yeah, I've christened all the rooms, and as Christ would like it.
Definitely Christ.
Mm-hmm. Christ
He
used to
approves.
Christ fucks. All right. If anybody out there used to fuck, it was Christ. Like, you see the abs on that motherfucker, dude.
I buy it.
He fucks. He fucks for sure. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I got distracted and started touching myself. Jack,
Jesus Christ.
That's you too.
Did you want to throw anything else out in there? Because I was about to go to break. So I think it's about break time, but I want to let you have the floor, sir. If you have any words of wisdom for 2022, or you just want to rant about anything, this is your time.
Your dreams don't matter, and eat a bag of dicks.
You know what? Words to live by. Words,
Yeah.
words to
Damn
absolutely
fine.
live by. Jack, thank you so much for calling. It's always a pleasant time catching up with you, and I wish you the happiest of New Year's. And
You as well. I can't wait to come back and visit and get Delta Omicron version 4 or whatever swimming around in Florida.
We're cooking up
sometime
we're
soon.
cooking up a new one for you, buddy.
I'm making a special one for you, Jack.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
Cannot wait.
Yeah, we're calling it the Walticron. It's a Disney Omnicron variant, and it's the Walticron, right? Walt Disney.
I buy it.
Yeah. So that's what we're working on right now. We got a few other ones in the lab. We're testing them out as well. But
Although oddly enough, the Waltercron version doesn't affect Jews. Doesn't like Jews very much.
Doesn't like Jews at all, but you know what? It does increase your spending habits somehow. You always end up needing to buy something and eat a hot dog. I don't know, but turkey leg as well sometimes. But those are all
Loving
strange
it.
variants that we have going on here. Bender, thank you so much for giving us a call, and we will definitely talk to you in the near future. Don't be a stranger to the show. Make sure you call more often, okay?
I will make that my resolution.
Dude,
to
make that
call
yeah, and you know what?
slightly more often.
Call slightly more often. Maybe I've heard we've got this jabroni that does the news every once in a while, and old Johnny Moonbags. Maybe we can.
Back in my day.
Yeah, I was gonna say back in my day we had a Bender's newsstand that used to take care of some of our news. So maybe we could get a newsstand, an old school newsstand in the new year.
It's a date.
It's a date. All right, I love it.
Whoop.
Still got the theme song, so we'll definitely have you in soon. Jack, you have a good evening. Give your lovely lady our kisses and hugs, and again, best of much love for the new year, indeed.
Happy New Year,
Thank you all.
Bender.
All right, happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye. Look at that. We
Bender.
got all the calls. Look at these motherfuckers. It's lovely. We'll take a little bit of a break though, as I think that is it's about that sort of time. I need to pee really bad. That's honestly why I need to, like, I'm about to piss my pants.
That's why you're touching yourself.
Yeah, well, that's part of it. You know, you have to. I do have to do that sometimes. You just gotta kind of like, all right, like a little kid, you just like gotta hold it.
Sometimes I get that I gotta pee erection.
That happens in the morning for me. That happens in the morning. It's that same morning wood boner, pee boner. I used to call it. Yeah, it's a pee boner. It happens. Yeah.
Not a
person. Got another call. Happy New Year to you, degenerate motherfucker. Who is this? Who's calling?
Damn, y'all ain't even got caller ID yet? Shit, y'all been a podcast for like 20 years.
I know, we ain't got no caller ID. I know that hood rat. I know that hood rat, though.
I can hear the toe in the hood already.
Yeah.
That is offensive and rude.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's not like me. Apparently, I was offensive and rude when I called your show, Sam, the other day.
Yeah, well, when are you not offensive and rude?
No, what did I say? I said we were talking about the.
Oh,
I was making some joke about Josh Homme. I was okay with him beating his kids, but not beating his wife. And
yeah, of course you have a problem with that. Jesus.
oh yeah, well that was sorry. Sorry.
Listen, you're also a Brody bitch too. So like, I don't even understand.
God damn.
No, and I do, and trust me.
He loves Brody just as much as I do.
I do. I think you misinterpreted what I was saying, so I'll just leave it at that.
Oh yeah, I probably just heard one thing and was like, "Fuck this guy."
Probably.
Yeah, that's probably absolutely correct.
No. How are you anyway? Happy New Year, first off.
Oh, happy New Year as well. Not quite there yet, right?
Yeah, we're close.
Not yet.
We're not quite there.
Close. Pretty close.
Hour and a half.
Man, how weird is it, right? I'm sorry, I was kind of in and out trying to listen to you guys while we were cooking dinner, but I'm assuming you guys all talked about the Betty White shit, right?
Well, yeah, that's kind of what
overrated.
That's
Don't
what we
like
open up with. I'm like, it's kind of over. Like, first off, Golden Girls in itself is a shit show. It's terrible. It's overrated.
Trash.
And Betty White
I can't speak on it. I've never watched it.
And
but
Betty White.
My point is, over like the past couple weeks, all I kept seeing was because her birthday is like coming up. Everyone's like, "Oh, she's got to make it to 100. She's got to make it to 100. Blah, blah, blah. We're all good as long as she's still alive." And goddamn you, 2021! If you did the last day of 2021 decide to just kill Betty White, if that ain't a sign from somebody else, I don't know what is, my friend.
I feel like, yeah, okay, so
This year was shit.
I don't really value her much as a comedian or an actress. I mean, she's fine, right? Like, whatever. I've got nothing against Betty White. I feel like she's perfect.
Oh, she was groundbreaking in her time. I think that's the whole reason why she's iconic.
Maybe I don't understand enough of that to really just give her the respect that she
about
deserves.
women, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely it. Definitely. I care about women.
At least not the really old
Yeah,
ones.
like Josh Homme can beat women because
It's not what I said. I said that I didn't want her to beat his wife. I was okay with him beating his kids. Like, that's different. Like,
I mean, Samantha, Owen came on the after party and laughed at sexual abuse, like at the end of the after party.
You know, it's absurd.
Well, my bad. But
look, I don't know much about Betty White's shit. I never watched Golden Girls, any type of shit. Like, I'm not a fucking simp for that or anything, but I understand the plight that she did and that she was iconic and the fact that she paved the way for a lot of other females to be in comedy. So for me, worth it. I'm like, all right, fucking legend. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing as like when people are talking about like any type of art where they're like, this person's iconic. Even if you're not into it, if you're not into their movies, if you're not into their music, you can't deny the talent, though.
No, that's fair, and it's like, but again, I guess I just don't see it, and I don't understand why. Like, it's more directed. My not hatred, or it's not hatred. It's just like a misunderstanding or distaste. Really, just goes towards the show, not her. Like the Golden Girls, just
okay.
if
I can't speak on that because I've never watched it.
It's not good, Sam. I'm just telling you, it's just not good, and people that tell you that it is are lying.
Say that though, Owen. So I don't know.
Yeah,
and
Golden Girls is pretty good. Damn it!
All right, I'm on Ty, and Ty is telling me it's good, and we know about the.
I'm glad I had to work the first fucking section of the show. Jeez, you shat on Betty White the whole time.
Well, kind of, yeah.
We pooped on her good. And Samantha, I do believe the Sandlot told us that Betty White can't be a legend because legends never die.
Wow.
She can be a hero.
Wow.
I love that. So Sam, what are you doing with your New Year's Eve tonight?
Well, currently I'm sitting on my porch and everyone in my neighborhood is like blowing it the fuck up. But I recorded 3. You heard about this one tonight?
Good God.
Back to back. And then we got on Twitch and we played a little Family Feud against some of our listeners as well, which is fun. So
and now
basically,
you're calling me. Yeah. So you're working. Basically, all of it you're working.
Oh,
Just
I
working.
worked the entire time.
Yeah.
I like it. Good effort.
Yeah. I mean, I also filled orders. We have an online store now. We have a new shirt design. SemanticsPodcast.com if you want to order one.
I do like those new shirts. They look good. They do.
Hey, I can ship it to Wisconsin, buddy. Let me know.
Online store, easy as pie.
You have a job now, Ty. You have no reason that you can't put your fingers in your goddamn wallets. And
Did you order the shirt already?
Me?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Man,
get
one
off
of
my
you,
ass,
man,
Owen.
one of you.
Damn.
One of you have ordered a shirt.
No, because I'm gonna see her and get one for free in like a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm
knew-
gonna
I
go to
knew.
the 5-year and pick my shirt up then.
Wow. Yo, I
Uh,
was promoting all y'all's shit on. You heard about this one, by the way, about your event that's coming up, the mini golf thing.
oh hell yeah! Are you in? Are you
because
in?
here's the other thing, like my Twitch always fucks up when I'm at home on my laptop for whatever reason. So a lot of times, just like this week, because you guys recorded like 2 days ago. I caught like the first part of it, but then my shit kept fucking up, and then I got frustrated and was like, "Fuck it." But I'm trying to go to this mini golf shit because
Hell yeah!
not even a year ago, me and Trav, we went here like months ago. Trav and me went to this fucking
To the Congo
River.
down by
And if you
UCF.
if you guys listen to my podcast, you would know that your homegirl got a hole in one.
All right, I actually do remember
That's
that. Now
excellent.
you mention it,
That's
and
excellent.
I do listen to your podcast, and I do remember that. Now you mention it. So, are you in on the
So you
tournament?
better watch out, bro. I'm just saying.
You're in. You're in. You're gonna sign up.
What hundo P I'm in?
Hell yeah! Well,
We're gonna kill it, bro.
I'm gonna try and do a thing where we can have it so that we can have like you can sponsor a hole as well, so that like you'd
Yeah,
be able.
Derek and I also talked about that, about sponsoring it. You heard about this one hole as well.
Hell yeah!
Shit get crazy.
Yeah, you can throw a little merch table there. You can throw some like
Wait a minute.
branding
For real?
around
We can
there.
Bring a merch table at a hole.
I don't know.
Listen, again, in the paperwork, it doesn't say
about
anything about not.
Yeah, it doesn't say that you can't do it. In it's so.
Wait, who even? Okay, it's Mike B. You set this up, right?
Mike set this up.
Yeah, I did.
Did you set it up, or did you just say, "Hey, I'm picking a day, and we're all just gonna show up"? Because that's the difference.
No,
because when
I
went to
reached
that
out- I
Congo
reached-
River, everybody acted like they didn't know what the fuck was going on.
No, I reached out to Congo River. I have the number for like the line where we had to go to like talk to them about setting up a party. And yes, we were set up for the 29th. I might have to ask them about the tables and stuff and like what we can't get.
Yeah, you did the thing where it's like, hit number 2 for large parties or what have you. Like,
my.
Yeah, like,
I actually, I called that location and was like, hey, like, is this possible to do this with between 20 and 30 people? And they said,
Free. There
yes.
are going to be families that are around.
No, yeah, we need it shut down, Mike. We need it shut down.
Okay, that's going to cost us money.
Listen, you got to talk to Mo DeWitt. Injured on the Go, just called Mo. He shut down motherfucking Fun Spot. We got to shut down Congo River.
That's what we need to do. Okay, Sam, I'll hop in behind Mike and I'll clean up his mess and I'll try and take care of some of these issues.
Oh,
but,
you motherfucker.
But it
Listen, it's gonna get ratchet, bro. It's gonna get dirty as fuck.
It is.
It's gonna get dirty out on them greens.
I think it is.
I'm just saying, and I can't have children around. I know y'all said it's a family-friendly event, but I mean, please leave your children at home because it's gonna get dirty.
See, Samantha, with the amount of like competitiveness you're throwing out now, it's making me want to not host, like not just be a host. I might want to get in on this. Because I'm not planning on playing.
Yeah, okay. Mike, I don't really value your skills, your mini golf skills. I feel like you're probably You're probably the worst mini golf player out of me, Ty, and actually Ty's the worst. You're the second.
What?
Ty's definitely the worst.
Oh, and any weekend that you want to
Here's what I
go
have
and
to say
test
about
that theory out.
You're probably right. You're probably right only because of height.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
It's mini golf and he's a giant.
Yeah.
I
It's
have
out of
my
your
own
element.
custom mini golf putter. Thank you.
Wait
I'm
a
also
minute.
mad that Ty's not even flying down for this.
I know, me too. I feel like I feel like he should have like out of loyalty to the show,
Come on,
he
bro.
should have come down.
I want to be there. I want to be there.
Listen, maybe if I talk to Mo and we can get Ty a flight down here.
Yeah, well, we can get
Can we
Mo to
make a
sponsor it and get a
GoFundMe
flight.
for Ty to come down for this?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk to Mo. Talk to Mo. We'll see what happens.
Mo doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Can we start a GoFundMe to get Ty down here for this?
He's
I
not,
mean,
is it? And that's not
do you
worth my money.
remember the epic Ono bowling tournament where Ty dressed up as the dude and then simultaneously ruined my game because I let him bowl for me and he
Oh, that was one turn. One turn.
Yeah, but that
Ruined
was
the whole game.
I did. I fucked it all up. That's my fault.
arm got caught in his room.
I didn't think you had these deep set feelings about it, though. I'm sorry.
I still have nightmares about it, Ty.
I'm having
That
nightmares.
was literally the only bowling ball I threw that night too. I feel bad.
I know.
I'm having nightmares about this event before it even starts, but because Mikey is kind of in charge of it, and I've asked him
I'm
to.
asking details and y'all don't even know.
Well,
so
he's
I'm
the
a
one.
little bit nervous.
He's supposed to make a Facebook event. He's supposed to do all the sort of stuff, and none of that's happened yet.
I told you when that's happening.
All I'm saying is.
Oh, so the meeting is happening live on air. Hold on.
Yeah, you're part of it. You're part of it right now. All
Okay.
I'm saying is that I'm gonna be in charge of the after party event, which is where all
Club B's.
yeah. So that's where everything
I know you guys
cool's gonna
talked to
happen.
Derek a little earlier. He called y'all from inside my home, by the way, which was fucking weird. But did you guys know that he's banned from Applebee's?
Oh, is he?
Is it banned?
He told the
Banned?
story. Yes, he is banned.
Derek
from
is
fucking
banned from Applebee's.
Wait,
Listen,
just
if you
one
wanna- if you wanna
Applebee's
know
or
why,
all?
If you want to know the story, you have to sign up for. Well, actually, you don't because you heard about this one. They're free
Yeah.
episodes. But
That's a good
if you listen, you heard about
spoiler.
this when he talked
Teaser.
about it, and I was like, "This is the best story I've ever heard in my life."
Holy shit! You know what? If
Who
anybody
gets banned from Applebee's?
and okay, so is it just one specific Applebee's or is it all
Yes,
the
it's
Applebee's?
the Applebee's in Merritt Island.
Ah, Merritt.
Well, that one's trash anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to
I've been
go
to
to
that
that
one.
Yeah, I don't want to go to that Applebee's
Okay,
anyway.
Every other one is not trash, please.
Yeah.
The
I've-
one on University has an
Thank you, Ty.
endearing
Voice of
quality.
reason.
Don't you disparage the good name of Club B's? Okay, we want a good.
You know who's a big fan of Club B's, Owen?
Who?
Your arch nemesis, Mr. Fisher.
Oh, is he well? He probably just heard it on my show and ripped it off. That's all.
Oh,
Wow. He would probably say the same about you.
Because it'd be hard for me to rip him off because I don't listen. So, and he doesn't have a show. So
show in like a year and a half.
Well,
so.
yeah. Well, it shows how much I didn't listen before because I didn't even know he didn't have a show.
You did know. You had it on your notes on 2 days ago. You said that the shit ended. I listened.
Oh well, yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, you're right. Oh, speaking of the notes, let's do that. Actually, I got the notes
we
right
gotta
here.
check last year's notes.
Yeah, we gotta check. You can
We
stay on.
notes.
You can stay on with us if you'd like. If you want to stick around with this,
But can I ask a question about the notes? Who takes the notes?
they're my
Owen.
notes. They're my
Owen.
notes.
Yeah.
They're
You personally take the notes while you're recording?
No, these are pre-show
They're
notes.
pre-show notes.
Oh, got you.
and then I print them out and then I just save them just to see like okay, and then I kind of X off what I talked about and what I didn't. So there's stuff in the notes that like might have become a topic of the show but didn't I never talked about, so I can see those as
Gotcha.
well. So for this week it's
Oh my God, we fucking prepare for our shows the exact same way, and that's weird.
Yeah, because it's because we were born like
But I
the
do
same
the
week.
opposite at Tom and Dan. Like we go in kind of blind, and I just take random notes as the show goes on. So
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like that's so hard.
I usually always have like a few things that just kind of like I judge it by this. Honestly, a very, very good show for me is a show where I don't have to ever really look at my notes because like it's just you know what I mean? Like the conversation's just flowing. And then but I've always got those like little things in there that I kind of want to hit and then if I don't have to get to all of them, but if I do, it's more like, oh, we clearly didn't have the greatest banter. This one is show 478, 12/30/2020, Dancing Robots and Dogs Playing Poker. And that's what it was called. When do people realize they are colorblind? That's the first one.
Damn, that's a solid question, though.
It is a solid question. I'm not sure that we ever really had an answer to it, like because I think it takes.
I don't remember discussing that.
Well, we
I
did.
kind of do.
Well, we did because it's crossed off on the.
You'd have to think it would be right before they go to school, right? Where you're trying to teach your kid like the alphabet and colors and numbers, right?
Yeah, when you're trying to learn primary colors, maybe like the.
You would have to assume that would be it.
Yeah, pre-kindergarten.
Let's also go back and listen to last year's episode and find out.
Yeah, I don't think there's an answer in there, but we certainly talked about it. My cat judges me when I'm high. Still the case.
Well, of course.
Still the case.
Ginger?
Yeah, she definitely.
Ginger's a judgmental little lady.
Are you insane?
She's judgy as fuck. She'll stare at me.
Right there on the screen, right there with that triangle around her. She's judging me right now.
Yeah, I feel like she probably. Yeah, she is. Look at her. She judges all. She judges all our listeners.
Mental ass face.
Fruit flavored Tums. I gotta say, still a fan of the fruit flavored Tums over the regular Tums.
Do your job and stop trying to be cool.
What?
You know, I've never eaten a Tums.
What?
Yeah, I hate Tums in all honesty.
I've never had to take like antacids or anything.
That's surprising as fuck. I'm sorry. You eat 7-Eleven food and you've never had a Tums?
Of all the people in the world that needs to eat Tums, it's Mikey P.
My God.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so while I've never had Tums, my wife.
Are you fucking tortured every day of your life?
Yeah, you must be in pain, bro.
No, again, dude, I don't have any pain.
Also, I'm sorry. I'm tangenting.
Have you ever had heartburn? Ever?
I know I've had heartburn before, but it's always so short that I feel like if I had to take something for it, it would be gone before it really took effect.
Yeah. I've only had it a few times, so I kind of understand it.
That's what I'm saying. I've never had like long, like those people where they're like, "Oh my God."
Shut the fuck up. You puke all the time.
Yeah, I puke a lot, but I don't have heartburn.
Okay, I can't even with both of you are.
I'm with you, Sam. I'm on your side on this one.
Your body, or are we just pretending like this is not science? What?
I think I'm a higher breed of human, less pain receptors, just generally better.
Oh my God.
I don't believe it. I feel he must. Either way,
no.
I'm still a fan
Strong,
of the flavor.
like
I'm still
bull.
a fan of the fruit flavored Tums. I like fruit flavored Tums. They do the job for me.
That's fucking gross, bro. I don't need it. Just do your fucking job. I don't need you to try to be like Candy.
Well, I
Just
love
do your
them.
job.
Oh, they're
Get it over
delicious.
with.
But they're delicious, though. They're delicious. You'd rather.
What does Alka-Seltzer do?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He doesn't know what Alka-Seltzer does.
Have you taken any medication in your life?
I mean,
I've
I
never
take
ever
a
taken
couple.
one either.
I take a couple ibuprofen every now and then when I get. But dude, okay, so Samantha, me and Owen have talked about this. When I get really bad hangovers, I just suffer.
Yeah.
I I don't do anything about it. I'm like, I
you
could
wanna
drink water,
resonate it.
but I
You're like,
won't.
I caused this. I'm gonna resonate in it.
He refuses to drink water, Sam, during a hangover. Like he just like
I'll
he
even
just-
wait to smoke weed. I'll wait to smoke weed till like 4 in the afternoon.
No, hold on. Now we need to have an intervention. That is suicidal. That is
Yeah.
suicidal.
That's what I've been saying.
No, I'm training myself and helping myself grow and evolve.
Helping
I'm
How?
listen, I'm stronger than every person I know.
Sure. I got this on my notes here. Xmas recap. Owen insults cooking. I didn't realize I did that about cooking last
Owen, that might have been one of those situations where you started talking about how good you were at cooking, and I took it as
No, because
you're
I wrote it
insulting
before the
cooking
show.
right
But I wrote it before the
If I
show.
remember correctly, and I could be remembering a different show, but I think T made something.
Oh yeah,
and
she
Owen
made the
started
pot
talking
roast
shit
thing.
about it.
She made the pot roast thing. It was kind of shitty, and we just.
I
yeah.
remember this. Yep. Yep.
Asshole, bro.
Yeah.
Did she cook this year?
No, her dad brought a ham.
I
and
wonder why she didn't. I wonder why
Yeah.
she didn't.
Yeah. I wonder why. Yeah.
Owen roasted her roast.
Mikey meets
That's a roast on roast prime.
Mikey meets an old friend. I don't know what that is. Mikey.
Oh, okay. Because this popped up in my memories on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
This was when I was working in Sanford, I do believe, and I was.
Go to that shit. You wasn't even there that day. Sorry. I'm so hot and tangenting. I apologize. I also go with your story, but let's circle back to 7-Eleven because I want to talk about that. Sorry.
Okay, so the story was I'm sitting out on a bench.
Show from 2 days ago, and I have something to say about it. Sorry.
I'm sitting out on a bench in Sanford, like smoking weed, and this kid walks by, and he's like, "Mike B," and I look up and I realize it's my friend Josh, who I haven't seen in like a decade because he started like hopping on trains and just going
Oh
around
yeah,
the US.
your vagrant friend. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I bought him a beer and like we talked and
Wait a minute. You had a friend that just started Polar Expressing it?
yeah.
Hopping
He
on
just-
trains, vagrant. Yeah, like.
Yeah, he
No,
was
that's
just like
some fucking Pee Wee Herman Big Adventure shit.
I do like as much as I want to shit on it. There is something admirable about it, like that. I kind of want like that sort of vagabond lifestyle of just like hopping on a train and just kind of seeing.
Has
where
any of you hopped on a train?
No, I've never.
I mean,
hopped
I've hopped on a train that's
Back in
like
high school.
standing still.
I've bought a
like, not moving.
I've bought a ticket to a
Yeah,
train.
while it's going, have you hopped on the
No.
side of a train?
No.
Oh, everybody
Never-
in Taft. That's a rite of passage in Taft.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I
you got a
mean-
million trains. The ones in Titusville, all we ever did was shoot fireworks at them.
Yeah, we used to.
Dang.
We threw some rocks. We threw some. We used to penny.
Penny the tracks.
Yeah, we used to penny
Put a
them.
line down on the rail to flatten it. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Do you remember that parents used to tell you like if you do that, you're gonna derail a whole train?
Oh yeah, they
I'm
tell
like,
they tell you they was gonna throw the whole thing
no
out the.
fucking way I am.
Then we had one friend.
And
What?
also,
Our friend Pete.
I
Our friend
lived-
Pete.
I lived next to the train tracks for a long time of my life, and like was one with the track. You understand what I'm saying? Like I would jump on trains and shit, like just for like fucking fun. Like that was just what you did because you're bored and you're
Yeah.
poor.
Yeah.
But then I watched Final Destination, and there's that scene with that little piece of metal.
No,
It's
we
on
had
that rail.
we had this
Oh.
we had this redneck kid that lived down the street from us. Peter.
Vaughn Zaborski.
I'm trying to remember his last name.
Vivanti?
It began with a R. Peter Ring. Peter. I think it was Peter Ringer.
You don't need to dox him. Just it's fine.
No,
You
whatever.
don't need to.
But he was just like, no, he was like this redneck, like little badass kid. He was years younger than us, and we had heard that you
What
could,
is his name? Peter?
yeah.
Oh,
li-
I'd make fun of him so bad.
and so he, we got caught doing the penny thing. You shouldn't do that. Got told by the parents, oh, it'll throw the train off the tracks. He's like, fuck that. Nah, it won't. Motherfucker took a brick and he put it on the train track.
A brick is not a penny, Owen.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. He took a brick. And he's just like, watch this. Train rolls by, smashes the brick to shreds. Okay.
Yeah, but it didn't stop. It didn't derail.
It didn't
Yeah, it's
derail.
fine.
He's like, see?
You understand the power of trains, please.
He was like a 9-year-old, like 50-year-old man. Like he was just.
He was a 9-year-old mythbuster.
Yeah. Fuck that bullshit.
Oh my god.
What else we got?
Samantha, circling back to 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah, circling back. Sorry. Yeah, let's go back. Sorry.
I do want to comment on Mike B's. I think he called it. What do you call it? Mike Gripes or whatever.
Mike's Gripes, yes.
I got it.
Which I contend you should name it Mike and Yikes.
Mike and Yikes. Like
Instead
Mike
of
and
Mike and
Ike's.
Ike,
Oh,
Mike
I like
and
that.
Yikes.
But
Come on.
but that doesn't work as well for my song that I was writing.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mike and Gripes?
I can still do it. Mike and Yikes. Mike and Yikes. Mike and Yikes. Mike and Yikes. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going with. That's all
And
I've
you
written.
can have a whole logo. You can have a whole logo of Mike and Yikes
That's
that
a
looks
good-
like Mike and Yikes. Listen,
you're-
I'm just saying. I'm an idea girl.
Well, you're also a branding genius, Sam, and that's why we need you to call in every once in a while to kind of like, make sure that, we're doing what we need to be doing. Dancing robots. Dancing robots is a thing that apparently we talked about. I'm not sure what dancing robots we were talking about.
That shit yet. I was trying to say that it was Mike's Gripe 2 days ago, and I just said you should call it Mike and Yikes. But anyway, the whole 7-Eleven thing with the kid in the fucking roller.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? So
yeah,
I have never been more proud of Mike B.
Uh-huh.
Because fuck them kids.
Well, he shouldn't have had to given his. No, he shouldn't have had to given his thing to the kid.
Listen, it's not mine or Mike's fucking business of like deciding whether you did not get your child a proper dinner tonight. Okay, honey? So if I'm up in here trying to get my fucking snack on and I got here before you,
Also,
don't shame me.
Yeah.
Don't the audacity to shame me when you brought your child to a 7-Eleven for dinner, bitch.
I would
Please.
also, if she's that much of a piece of shit.
I would be like, bitch, you are losing it, mom.
Also, there's a
Yeah,
cooler in the back.
I'm a 35-year-old man doing this. You're a mom trying to bring your kid to get a taquito.
I mean, there's also shame there. There's also shame there, Mike, that you're a 35-year-old man eating.
I mean,
7-Eleven food.
whatever.
That's a whole different thing, though. That's a whole different story. The point is,
It's
you were
much
there
more
first.
acceptable for me.
And hey, there's a life lesson for your son.
Yeah.
Fucking you lose, bitch. We were here first.
This is the order of how lines work. This is how, sorry, son, the thing that you wanted, you're not able to get. Let's go maybe look at the freezer in the back with the DiGiorno's, and we'll pick you something out from the DiGiorno freezer in the back of the 7-Eleven.
Some combos.
Yeah.
Combos is all you need.
Yeah.
You're good.
Plus, again,
cup of ramen.
Like, listen.
I'm sorry, 7-Eleven. Can I interest you in a pressed Cuban? I mean, come on.
That's true too,
dude. That you can get their Italian sandwich pressed, and it's actually damn delicious.
Yeah, exactly. So don't. That's why I was like, fuck this bitch trying to shame you.
Nah,
because
that's
she
fucked up.
was such a bad mom. She didn't even have dinner ready for her kid, and he was like, hey, can we stop and get a taquito or whatever the fuck? It's like, no. Sorry.
Plus, know
you
your
went there
7-Eleven
last
times well
somebody else
enough.
Grab it for snacks. There's also multiple other fucking snacks and food you can get here. Or you can take his ass somewhere else and get him something better than fucking 7-Eleven food, bitch. I don't know. I'm sorry.
There's a
that shit made
McDonald's
me
right
mad
down
as
the
hell.
road that
I
I'm
was very proud of
guaranteeing you
Mike.
has burgers.
Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of options.
You can go to Wawa and get a motherfucking burger after 4 p.m. though. That's what I heard.
Is that real?
You can get pasta too, and the pasta ain't half bad.
What?
I haven't had the pasta or the burgers yet, but I'm looking into it.
I didn't know they did either of those things.
Dude, the
why
pasta
Wawa
you can
can't
get red
get-
sauce or Alfredo. It's good.
I got some mozzarella sticks the other day on the way out when I was checking out. I'm like, you know what?
That little impulse rack?
Yeah, the impulse rack. I'm like, you know what? I do want some mozzarella
gonna
sticks.
tell.
As I'm buying my cigarettes and my Vizzies or White Claws and my Budweiser, I'm like, you know what? I will take a little 4-bagger.
Wawa's superior, bro. I'm telling you.
Wawa's
I miss
good.
that jalapeno pretzel. That jalapeno pretzel always got me every time.
I don't. You know what I don't like about the Wawa more than anything?
What?
The double
Alright.
the double door scenario.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, I
and
hate
their
that
double
shit.
doors have side
Yeah,
doors on the
the
sides
door
as well.
scenario, the intro outro of Wawa, not a big fan. When I'm in there, I'm good.
Can I also say something else? Fuck that outside seating area.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like.
No, because
No.
it's all homeless people.
It is. It is.
For the most part. Yeah.
That when you try and go in the store, they're harassing you.
I also was unimpressed in my Wawa the other day. I saw a police officer not wearing a mask, and I said to myself in my head that, sir, shouldn't you be setting a better example? And that's just what I said in my
How
head.
dare you, Owen?
But you know, how,
Blue lives matter.
we also talked. Yeah, we talked about dancing robots. I still don't know what that one's about. We talked about dogs playing dogs.
That's not fun.
Dogs playing poker. Dogs playing poker was apparently a big topic, and
I think you were pretty against that concept.
was I dogs playing poker?
I feel like you hated the idea of this, or maybe you asked if other
No,
animals play poker as well. I'm not sure. I
I
can't
feel
remember
like
what you said.
if I'm gonna say where I stand on it now in 2020, coming in 2022, I'm pro dogs playing poker, and
Okay.
Well, the
and
point
I-
is, like, where did that, because that's a very common, like, painting or whatever.
Yeah.
it's a
Where
series.
did that even start?
I don't know. I think that's probably easily Googleable. Ty, your thing is tripping me out
that might
again.
have been I think that might have been the conversation a year ago. I
Probably.
don't quite remember, but isn't that fucking odd? It's like, why are we portraying dogs playing poker?
And it was so prevalent.
Also people gamble on dogs, so that's all very Inception-y. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a thing that existed from like the I think like early or late night or 1800s. I want to say.
I want to say that's right.
it-
I can't Google fast from where I am, but I will. if
I do have the origin of the dogs playing poker.
Yeah.
You can't Google that.
I'm using my phone now. It's not as easy.
So dogs playing
Get out of
poker.
Wisconsin. Can you come back already?
I miss everybody. God damn it. I'm coming eventually. Just leave me alone.
I know, Ty. Get it together. Get it together and come home.
Look, we're
Um,
open, baby. We're open.
What's the origin of dogs playing poker, Mikey?
Okay, so Cassius Marcellus Coolidge painted a painting in 1894.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Then there was the series of 16 oil paintings commissioned by Brown and Bigelow in 1903, and then there was one painting in 1910. So the dogs playing poker is actually a series of 18 paintings.
But why? But why?
Oh, just
Exactly.
like why?
it was there. Some people are saying it's like parts of the origin of pop culture. Like this is just something that just came up and became popular.
I want.
I cannot.
What's the best animal to play poker? All right, if you were to pick an animal,
Octopus.
You want octopuses playing poker? Sam, what about you? What
They're
animal are you
smart.
going with?
Gorilla all day. Gorilla all day.
Gorilla?
I just want Born to be wild.
That's too close to human, though. I
I
want
like that time. Laughed at that. He got it.
I want hippo. I want a hippo.
I'm going sloth on this one. They got a good poker face.
Are we asking this as like a legitimate question of like who would be actually good at playing poker? And you
Yeah.
said hippo?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what we're doing?
Octopus.
Wow. Yeah, octopus
Sloth.
though, they smart as fuck.
That's true. Yeah, octopus is gonna beat a hippo in a hand of poker. You're right. That is fact.
Hippo. That might
Can't
be
even
the
hold
worst
cards,
thing I've
Owen.
heard.
Yeah, stupid hooves. Stupid hooves.
He's got a stump foot.
He puts them in his teeth.
What did
Okay.
Ty, what did you say?
I said sloth. I think they got a good poker face.
Yeah, but
They'll take forever.
They're
but
good, but
they're-
they take forever. They take so long to play.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but you think they're bluffing because they take so long, but they're not, and then they win, and it's great. I don't know. I feel like a sloth's got the upper hand.
Wow, I love that you created this whole storyline.
A narrative for
John, what are you
sloths.
doing? I can't see them anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Turn it up.
Turn it back on. Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm having an inner dialogue with my husband.
That's fine. A giraffe would be decent at poker though, because he could see maybe above the, like he could see other cards.
7
Like,
bones, guys. 7 bones.
yes.
That's fucking ridiculous.
7 neck
Seven
bones. That's
bones.
insane.
7. Giraffe
I
facts.
listen to the show.
Thank you, Sam. That makes me happy that you.
Bro, the giraffes fighting was some of the weirdest animal
Mm.
fighting I've seen. Just
That's
neck
pretty
whacking
good.
each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Necking?
That's
They're
some
necking each
real
other?
different necking, but yes.
Yes, so, yeah.
That's not how you guys neck?
That's- I want to say, moving on to the final thing from the notes from our 2020 edition of the show.
Yes,
from
they're
the,
great.
is I had to write this one down after the fact. So this must have been during the show that this came up. And it just says, the flatulent male, Mikey's fashion magazine.
I like that. I'm proud of that one.
Why isn't this publicized yet?
I
Come
don't
on.
know.
Again, I'm trying to get everything together. It just takes a long time because I hate making phone calls. I'm scared of
Gotta have-
talking to people on the telephone.
It's got to have an expose of your daily diets and the flatulence that occurs according to these daily
It
diets.
feels like very much 7-Eleven diet.
I feel like we need to buy.
Yeah, very flatulent.
We need to buy that URL. We need to have fashionable Mike B pics every day, and also then descriptions of his flatulence and shits for the day.
Bro, there again, you remember how when we said like you remember how when we said, oh, if you fart more than 15 times in
Yeah.
a day, you
Yeah.
have serious problems?
Yeah.
And do you remember how I told you while you were saying that I farted 3 times? That was not a joke. I was not making hyperbole. I actually, dude, it's like 20 to 30 times a day.
Do you
That's a
fart
lot of
every
fart.
day?
It's a lot of farts.
Sam, I know.
I'm asking all 3 of you.
Sam, what do you think you're doing fart wise a day?
Answer my question first. Do you each do you fart every day, whether it be
Oh, yeah.
one time or another time?
Oh no, there's no day in my life in 35 years that I haven't farted. Like I've definitely farted every single day, 100%.
Wait, Samantha, are you saying that there are days that you do not fart?
You freak of nature.
Yes, I am saying that.
What? No.
Yes.
I
That's-
mean,
I swear to
there
God,
might
I
be a
swear to God.
random,
What?
very seldom day where I don't, but
Bad or is your diet bad? I don't know.
I feel like a fart, at least a couple farts a day
healthy.
is normal. Like, yeah, if you're not farting for days, then I don't know about that. That's,
I don't
Plus,
know,
Travis
is
is
that
a lucky man. Because
Is that bad?
I feel like it
Am I
might be. I feel like you're dying, and I feel like it's bad, and I feel like. Well,
I feel like you're on
oh,
the
shit.
opposite end of the stick that I'm.
yeah.
The middle is the good zone, but we're in bad zones respectively.
That actually ties though perfectly into our question that we ask everybody that we've been asking everybody that's called in tonight, Sam. We've been asking them 2 questions, okay?
no.
So we've been asking them what's your worst shitting experience of 2021? And we've also been asking them what's your best fucking experience of 2021. We want to hear a little bit about them both, and you can choose to answer either, both, or none.
Wow. Okay. Interesting question. Also, as I discussed, and you heard about this one, my brain is scrambled, and I think I have undiagnosed ADHD, but also like trauma that fucked my brain up. So sometimes I like forget shit. And I'm also like, what has happened in these past few years? You know what I mean? Was it this year? Was it last year? It's all a blur.
And you got that COVID fog too.
What?
And you might have that COVID fog.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
By the way,
like,
don't
what
have
is
it.
wrong
Got
at
it
this
already.
point? I don't know that I've had like a crazy shit experience.
No,
I
like,
don't know.
no, like have to shit in a bad place, nothing like that.
No,
Oh.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No
I might
farts,
take
doesn't
a
shit in bad
probiotic every day.
places, no crazy shit stories.
Listen, whatever TMI, but like I take a probiotic and like my body's on a clock and I go every morning and then I go to work and then I'm good for the rest of the day. Like that's it.
I fucking
more
wish.
power to you. More power to you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Maybe I do need to take probiotics. My wife's always been trying to
You know
get me
what?
to take them.
I feel like your shitty poop experience is not having a shitty poop experience because you're not getting to live the shit life. You know, you're not getting to live the exciting. Grip it until you get to
Breakneck.
7-Eleven. You know.
I feel like that's terrifying.
Samantha,
No, it's awful. It's awful.
Samantha, when you're locked on that 7-Eleven toilet, just straight gripping that disabled rail, trying to
you already got
hold
me
on.
fucked up. I'm not gripping anything.
Yeah, try not to touch that.
An emergency situation in a public bathroom, I'm not gripping anything.
Oh, I'm gripping the rail. If
No.
there's a top of the stall, I'm gripping the top of the stall.
Somehow he's hanging off the drop. He's hanging off the drop ceiling at this point. Like, that's what Mikey.
Dude, if it's a private enough bathroom, I'll take my shirt off because I'll start sweating.
Oh, he's George Costanza it?
And sometimes you have to get fully undressed.
Hi, what was your place called? The Quick Drip?
Oh no.
Oh, that's disgusting. I don't want to think about it.
Your place called it? You said that was comparable to the 7-Eleven.
Oh, Ty, it's like the quick stop.
The quick
You
stop.
know?
Quick. What is it? Your gas station, Ty?
Quick Trip. Yeah.
Quick Trip.
Okay, so why is that? Okay, all right. Everyone acted like I was crazy for a moment.
No. You
No,
ain't.
no.
No, we got.
Ty,
we
you
got
ever
what
had
you're
to
saying.
blast one out of the quick trip?
Not as of yet, in all honesty. Surprised.
Go ahead.
What?
Sorry.
Wait, what? Who?
Huh?
What happened?
What?
Huh?
What? Huh?
What?
The second question was what? Your best fuck of 2021?
Yeah. What was your
Yeah.
best sexual experience of 2021?
That's interesting.
Could be a
We did all
place.
that
Could be in a
hiking.
place. Yeah, you like the hiking fucks. Is that more? Is that?
Well, that's Trav's kink. That's Trav's kink.
I like it too, though. I'm with Trav on this one. I like it.
Have y'all did it?
Yeah, we done it.
What y'all did though?
We did it all, baby.
I got to get in on this.
Yeah,
the
we
hiking.
okay.
Hold on. You did it all. You ate pussy on the trail.
I ain't pussy on the trail.
From behind.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. All right. I you know what? Back in the day, me and Teresa even used to go and sneak, and this is not necessarily hiking, but we used to go. We banged in all the parks. We used to bang in. We skipped school from Polk. We went to school in Polk County. We skipped school, drove to Winter Park. Went to Mead. Is it Mead? I think it's Mead Park in Winter Park.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We definitely fucked on there. Like, and there were a lot of people coming and
What
going.
y'all
Like,
doing? Y'all standing, crouching, sitting, laying.
doggy. We were doggy. You know,
Where?
standing
On the
doggy.
ground?
Standing doggy on like the boardwalk area. You know?
Or up
So-
against
Standing
the
doggy's
tree.
difficult. Well, I guess I'm a tall man. But it seems
What? Yeah, we did it. We did that. That's fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know, we'll do
Her
some.
poor knees.
What?
Her poor knees.
I guess. I mean, I lift them up a bit. I don't know. We make it work. We make it work. Whatever.
A good
Owen's out
public
there
bang
giving
is
a
fun.
wheelbarrow fuck and making T like just really flex those arms.
No, I'm not. Neither of us.
Planking into the fuck. She's planking into the dick.
Neither of us are that. Neither of that advanced.
Can that be the name of the show? Planking into the dick.
But not to get too crazy, Sam, but I've thought about it. Like, you see these couples now on the porno sites. They're doing travel vlogs, but banging travel vlogs, and I think it's an amazing idea.
Trad's trying to fuck me into it,
dude. Me and
Travis, you're a smart man.
Me and Trav are on the same page. High five to Trav over there, and
let's get a network going. Just all of us traveling and fucking and just recording that shit.
We just got to get a lot of those weird Mardi Gras masks.
Ooh, can I get an apothecary bird mask?
Yeah, I got tattoos all over my body.
Yeah. Well, there's blurry things for that, I guess. I don't know what we do with, I don't know.
Bro, can I say something real quick? We're watching the CNN New Year's Eve special.
Yeah.
And they are getting fucking lit.
Are they getting smashed again?
Yeah, it's Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen.
Cooper and Cohen are getting all smashed again.
It's AC squared. It's AC squared.
Yeah.
Yeah, AC squared, and they're
the best. They're the best. I love them when they get fucking hammered together. I'm like, are we gonna see two gay dudes start blowing each other and arguing at the same time about who should blow each other? Because
have respectable spouses.
Yeah, but
it is very cute, and I love it.
No, I love him too.
I think it's just cute seeing Anderson Cooper so loose.
Yeah,
he's usually a little more.
Remember that Anderson Cooper used to be a fucking hardcore, very serious journalist before he started doing all this.
Wasn't he a war correspondent and shit?
He went out and saw stuff.
Iraq.
Yeah, that motherfucker saw some shit.
Yes, he did.
That's why he gets to do this now.
Yeah,
he
I guess
had to do that first.
Super nice guy too. I've heard interviews with him. I think it was on Conan. I heard an interview with him where he's just he does come across as just one of those really, really super down to earth guys, and even Andy Cohen seems like such a nice ass dude too. I think I saw a PBS thing on him, and he's just wow. I didn't realize with him.
I love you, Owen. You're such an old man.
Oh yeah.
PBS.
Oh, I love it. There was something.
A PBS article on Andy Cohen.
No, there was something with Andy Cohen. He's related. Oh, I might.
Right now because
he's related. He's related to a famous. Well, I know. Of course, we've got Anderson Cooper. He was related to the Vanderbilts. He's a Vanderbilt. You know that, 100%. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that, right? Yeah. I think that Andy Cohen, he's related to somebody too, which is also kind of weird. Hang on. Maybe I'm getting that wrong or just mixing I'm microdosing mushrooms right now, so I don't know what's going on.
You're mixing up your Andys.
Hang on. Andy Cohen family. There's something going with that. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. No.
Rosenfeld.
I want to say while they're all Googling or whatever they're doing, I almost pterodactyl screamed today because I recorded 3. You heard about this one conspiracy theory podcast today, and
what brought up the pterodactyl?
Pterodactyl, but I didn't because I was I know I cannot do it as well.
It's copyright infringement too. We'll fuck your ass with that. That is patented.
Oh no, media will come a knocking.
Yeah. That's something.
100%. So I did not do that.
Thank you very much, Sam. And I can't wait to hear all those shows.
But I do miss it. I do miss the pterodactyl scream.
I do miss it as well.
Yeah.
I miss it as well every once in a while.
Now that it's in the theme song, it kind of takes a little of the heat away from
he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the...
No, it doesn't take the heat away because when it's live, that's the best.
All right, well...
No, don't make me do it. My lungs hurt.
No,
I'm not
Are you
sick,
down
but I
with
feel like my left lung is collapsing. It's not
Oh
it's
my
not like
God.
COVID though. It's like
What?
it feels
Not
like
sick.
I'm
I'm not
bubbling.
really in any pain,
Yeah,
but one of my lungs is collapsed.
I can't smell, taste, and my lung is collapsing, and I keep coughing a
No.
Oh
lot.
my
So it's
God.
definitely nothing to worry about. But
I none of that is true except for the bottom of my lung does hurt like a son of a bitch.
how
I
does
don't think
the
I've ever been
bottom?
able to pinpoint like, oh, it's the bottom of my lung. I'd be
No.
like, my inside hurts.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm
It's well,
The
I think it's
bottom of
actually
my
come
lung?
from my exaggerated coughs over the years, like taking a
Yeah.
big old hit and coughing my
you
fucking head out.
do that a lot. That is true.
So it does.
He
It
does
feels
what?
like one of the
Sorry,
ribs I
I'm
broke
sorry,
in
I
the
think my
past.
audio cut out. He does what a lot?
His exaggerated coughs. Yeah.
Crazy coughing. So I think my muscles. Oh God! All right, I'll try, you sons of bitches.
And now it's time for
Oh, it muted him. He was so loud, I think.
Oh, it hurts. That actually does hurt.
That was very anticlimactic. It started strong and then
It muted
immediately
him.
cut off.
It muted him.
He capped out.
The Zoom. It was too strong, Ty. You over compressed. You over.
I broke it. I broke it.
We'll do it again. Here we go. Here
No!
we go.
God damn it!
And now it's
And now-
time for Versa. Sorry, we get again.
Oh my god, I hate you. I hate that you're doing this to him.
I can't.
You're
Well,
literally
I
killing him.
it's the technology.
You are killing him. You're killing this
Oh, it
man.
did cut out again? Son of a bitch.
Yes. Yes.
I even
He's
backed off
killing
the
you.
mic on that
Don't
one.
do it again. Don't do it again, Ty. Don't do it again.
I cannot do it again. That truthfully
you
hurt a
cannot.
lot.
You cannot. In good
Twitch,
conscience, I can't even
Twitch.
ask you to do it.
If I can get
want
if I
to
can
hear-
get 50
I want
bits,
to
Ty will
hear.
do it again.
It would have given you life.
No, fuck you.
And now it's time for versus.
It hurts so bad. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that to you. That's fucked up.
The last one was me.
Oh man.
Oh, that made me laugh.
Look at what you've done to him.
It really,
Oh,
really does
this is
hurt.
Samantha, I ate 7 onions on this show and nearly vomited all over my house. Okay.
You
That was your
deserve
own
that,
fault.
Mikey.
I reeked for days.
Listen, you were trying to prove a point. That's on you. I watched Ty do it for a fucking punishment, and he did his shit. And it was terrible.
One. He did one onion.
Right, but why did you have to eat more?
Don't
Because a bunch of people paid for it.
don't
Yeah,
you
yeah.
call
So did Ty get paid at all for that? No.
Nope.
I'm
I
just
didn't
saying,
get paid
like,
for it at all
let's
neither.
talk the truth. Let's talk- In 2022, can we talk the truth or not?
What do you switching gears to? I think we need to
Samantha
sign
stirred the
off.
pot.
Don't. How dare you, Samantha? Talk the business and what you don't know what it takes to do the what we do and
The Oh No radio
you,
show.
you don't see the books and whatnot.
That's true.
By the
Uh-huh.
way, neither do us. Neither do we. Samantha.
Yeah. Is there books? Who has the books?
Are
Do you-
there- are there-
are there books?
I assume you had the books,
Wait,
Captain.
wait, there's a book. I need to look at I need to find that book. Anyway, the last thing.
No, straight up though, Ty been around through multiple other people coming through the trenches, and Ty just been here.
Yeah.
Even now, even not in the state, and he's still here.
He's my ride or die. He's my ride.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, Ty's
Goddamn
a
right.
ride or die.
He is ride or die. Oh no, radio show. OG motherfucker. I mean, we've had. You're right,
Yeah.
Sam. You're right, Sam. We've had our.
That's what
We've
I'm
had
saying.
our.
I feel like he doesn't get enough praise that he's always been here.
Oh man, it's Thai.
I love you, Sam.
It's Thai Appreciation
Yeah.
Day. We'll do this. Tie.
Me.
It's very underwhelming chant. It was very
It was
underwhelming chant.
it was good though. I thought
It was a fitting. It was a fitting chant for Ty.
Thank
How
you.
dare you.
Thank you, Samantha, so much for calling in. We're about to wrap up for the evening. Of course, everybody check.
Now I'm gonna be lonely.
Well, you got half an hour until like midnight. I told Teresa, I'm like, I'm gonna do this show. Yeah, we'll,
We'll all come over to your house, Samantha. We'll all just Uber over there and hang out.
You know what? I'll leave the.
Not unless Ty can come.
Oh, that's a.
That means she doesn't want you to come over. That's what that means.
Yeah, we see your game, Samantha.
Yeah.
I might be ride or die, but that's a long ride or die to get down there.
Doing shit. We're boring as hell. We're old. It's fine, but.
Nah, we're doing the same, but I do wanna sign off here in a few, just because I am sentimental. I wanna spend the New Year's to ring it in with my wife, who is staying up in bed in the next room over, and I like cheersing her and kissing her and giving her big hug.
Get this romantic.
I like it. So I'll be signing off soon, but tell everybody how they can find your wonderful program and all the bonus stuff you do.
I mean, semanticspodcast.com, SAMANTICS podcast.com. You can pretty much find everything there.
Everyone probably knows anyway, but thank you so much for being a friend, foremost. And
wait a minute, isn't that a line from Golden Girls?
Shit, it is.
Yeah.
I didn't even.
Thank you for being a friend.
Can I cancel myself? How do I do that? How do I delete me? How do I delete
cancel
me?
yourself for years with all the sex in the moment.
Well,
it's not working.
It's not working apparently.
Well, how do I talk to you guys on video after we stop recording? Because I have no friends that are hanging out with me, and I want to hang out with people.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh, that sounds very desperate. Sorry.
No, we can make something like that happen. We can watch some fireworks together. We'll do a Zoom. Do you have Zoom on your phone?
I got Zoom.
Yeah. We'll have a Zoom meeting with all of us as we celebrate the new year together. How about that?
All right.
That's what you want.
Except for me, because I'm an hour behind.
Oh yeah, but you can pretend.
Oh my God, Ty, get back here! Stop fucking around. What are you even doing?
What are you doing, bro?
Stop. No, Florida's like, this thing never even happened. And everybody's
I'm pretty sure where he's at, they don't care either.
Work and concerts are happening, things are being filmed. Get back here, please stop fucking around.
I agree.
It's true. I don't disagree with you.
I mean, I miss passing you in the street where you lose your hat, like it's a Disney movie, and you are fucking.
I don't know. I've lost control. I've lost control. I've lost control of the show. That's it. That's your show now, Sam. Do you want to? You should lead these guys into the outro. I'm gonna play the music, and you can just do the outro for me, okay? Let's do that. Like
I'm into it.
You're the new captain.
Yeah, you're the new.
What do we, no.
Yeah. You're gonna.
What do we say at the end of the show? What do we say at the end of the show, boys?
Yeah, well,
of course, you can check out Oh No Radio Show on Facebook groups Oh No Radio Show. Find that. You can check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/ONRS.
Wait, what are you trying to? Are you trying to take over now, Mikey? Are you trying to do my job? Is it you trying to imitate what I do? Is that?
Well, you were doing it, Owen.
What? No, I'm
taking care of it because Samantha said she didn't want to.
Oh well, I think Samantha's was even
you
better.
You also canceled
than
yourself.
Yours. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you did cancel yourself, buddy.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's true.
Let me give you your music then, and give you the outro credits, and do it right then for me, please. One of you. I'm taking my headphones off.
Oh, now you want somebody else to do it.
As you know, you can
for him. I
So
think time to do it. I think time to do it.
So check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/group/ONRS, Ono Radio Show. You can find everything we do on Patreon. That's bonus shows, which we are going to get back to in 2022. But you can check out all the interviews we did with plenty of people. I think we might have done one with Samantha. Or maybe that was a Shipmates interview that, oh boy. But you can find all of that content on patreon.com. Of course, thank you, Samantha. Check out her stuff. Her and Travis, my good buddy.
Time to do it, guys.
They're playing video games on Twitch.
A pterodactyl.
And of course, folks, thank you for watching. We love you all. I wish the captain was doing this, but he's letting it happen. And what do we say before we get out of here for the end of the show, folks? We'll see you next year, you nerds.
Love you, mean it. This is Sam.
Love you, Sam. Thank you all.
January 29th. A little bit of mini golf going on. Event popping up soon on your Facebook feeds. Be on the lookout for that. We're doing some Congo Oh No River, baby.
Come play some mini golf.